Hello, hello everyone, welcome on in. Hope you're all doing well today. Welcome on in, Cowboy. Congrats on first. Congrats on getting first to the stream. Welcome on in. Punk, welcome on in. Kaneka, welcome on in. Calvinator, welcome on in. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Welcome. We are here. It's finally happening. We are finally doing Sigewinne story quest today. Finally, because I'm not doing bad like I was last week. I'm not feeling like shit, so that's always good. It's always good to not feel like shit. Hope everyone's doing well today. The warmth of lies. Uh-oh. Quest being used by... What quest is it being used by? I don't even know. I'm gonna just put focus mode onto it, I guess. Focus mode. Drink water, thank you. I have 3 drinks today. I have the water, as usual. Then I have my fruit punch body armor. And then I have my Coca-Cola from Wendy's because it's Biggie Bag Wednesday. Biggie Bag Wednesday. Rainy, but I'm good. Fair enough. Fair enough. I could use some rain, like at night, to fall asleep with. It's always nice. Always nice. Also, yeah, I did Imaginarium Theater. It wasn't that bad for me. Wasn't that bad for me. I cleared Act 8, no problem. I mean, I died and I had to rewind because the team I first got was awful, but once I got Alhaitham in there, it was like fine, so. Wasn't too bad for me, but I can get why some people wouldn't like it. Tired because studies? That's fair. Hope you're doing good. Hope you can just relax now. Take it nice and easy. Oh, there's a crowd of people here. What's going on here? What's going on here?
This ship looks popular today. Wonder what the occasion is.
There's a lot of people here. A lot of liquids, it's true. Oh, auto's not on, that's why it's paused.
Butterfly do cosmetics.
Butterfly?
Looks
If you had to be in a band with one Genshin character who hasn't already done music in the game at one point, Jinyan, Hutao, Ito, Paimon, Farina, who would you pick and why? Oh, that's a good question. Who would I be in a band with? I feel like one Genshin character. Oh, that's the thing. I want to pick more than one. I feel like it's a tie between Yoimiya and Navia, because I feel like both of them would be really good at music. You know, I feel like Yoimiya would have that energy, and so would Navia, so I feel like either one of them. I can choose Serval, no way! Serval Palo, let's get the band going. Yeah, I think Yoimiya or Navia. I think one of those two would be good. Plus, Yoimiya is also ADHD gang, so let's go. Oh! I read several as Serval. I can read. I have glasses. I totally don't need a newer prescription soon or anything like that. I'm fine. Okay, I can pick several, not Serval. That's Star Rail. Alright, yeah, I think Yoimiya, Navia would be both good. Who else would be good? Alhaitham. This is gonna be crazy. I know it's gonna be like a what the heck pick, but I'm picking Alhaitham because he'd be the drummer. Because the drummers usually are the ones who just don't do anything. They well, not don't do anything. They do a lot, but they sit back, and they're not like in the spotlight. I feel like Alhaitham would like that. He'd like to just be in the back, so just lurky boy. And Yuzu, enjoy your lurk as well. Hopefully class goes well. Enjoy your lurky. Alhaitham would go crazy on drums. I would love to see it, honestly. I would love to see it. Paimon canonically reads beauty magazines. Truth. Honkai Starro Brain Rot goes crazy, yeah. It is so real. Oh my god, Jade's in a week. No way. Oh, I should let you guys know. Streams next week might be a little bit spotty. I know Monday and Wednesday we're going to have streams, short streams. Monday's the usual weeklies, and Wednesday's going to be Jade polls. Other than that, the Friday and Saturday streams are up in the air right now, because next week is when I'm working on the Natlin Mega video, so yeah, it's going to be a while. I'm going to be working for a while, so yeah, but I'll try and get as many streams in as I can. So, weehaw.
The truth is, I study this field because I cherish my own appearance. It has nothing to do with being beautiful or not.
Fair enough. Oh, Sino doing music? Here's my wife. Yeah, I get it. I get it. He would go hard playing like an electric guitar or something. And like he could just use his electrovision to just like create sparks and go into his rar form. I don't even know what it's called. I'm gonna call it the rar form. The furry form. The furry form.
I'd say it's based on cuteness.
Aw, Eddie's cute.
Oh, really?
Friday hype? When's Friday? Oh, the special program. Brain is working, I swear. We do get the special program which means more Outland stuff. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
My knowledge and experience is pretty popular with
It would go
people.
crazy. Imagine him like playing like an epic guitar version of the Genshin Impact theme, just riding in on something. It's like the scene in Doctor Who where the 12th Doctor rides in on a tank playing an electric guitar. It'd be like that, but Sino. Can't do imaginary mode. No.
Ooh, wait,
Sorry to hear that, Punk. I hope you can do it soon at least.
No, I don't mind. I'm not mixed, though.
Oh.
I made a decision to turn myself into this form a very long time ago.
Okay, magical girl transformation.
I
The Tara's theme from JoJo or something and no one gets it, but they still think it's cool. True.
A shape-shifting story.
That would be like,
Oh, heck yeah.
if Genius Invocation had a had an anime, he'd make the theme for it.
Once
Yeah, it's Sigewinne lore apparently.
long
Oh.
ago, humans
We're getting a cutscene
rejected
already.
Melazines, and Melazines feared humans.
How dare they?
There was
How dare
one
the humans
Melazine
reject
who
them?
became
So
fascinated
cute.
with human medicine.
Is that Melazine
No human
Sigewinne?
wanted her help. And there was one girl who liked Melazines, so no humans
Aw.
would make friends with her. So the Melazine became the girl's friend, and the girl became the Melazine's patient. Your checkup's all done. You're still in perfect health. Thank you, Dr. Melazine.
Aww.
In this game of doctor and patient, a friendship was born. Then, one day,
No.
the girl fell ill. The Melazine was the only doctor to arrive on time, but the adults sent her away.
Scram! Melazines can't be trusted.
How dare you? Dude.
So just because I'm not human, I can't save my best friend. In desperation, the Melazine approached the frightening witch.
A witch?
She begged and begged until she got a reply.
If you take this potion, concocted of sin, you will gain a human face and grow human limbs. But then, you will lose everything that attracted this friend of yours to you in the first place. Can you accept that?
The Melazine did not hesitate for very long. On a rainy night, a little doctor knocked on the girl's door. The doctor wore a hood and raincoat, maybe to protect her from the rain, but maybe also to hide a secret. The little doctor held the girl's hand and treated her illness, just as she had so many times before. Dawn came, and the little girl's condition improved.
Hey.
But the little doctor was long gone,
Oh.
for she knew her friend would never recognize her again. And so, since then, I've lived my life in human form.
They're just giving us lore right off the bat with this quest.
I think I was born this way.
Bag needle turns. I did not know that, actually. Welcome on in, Saritza, though. I didn't know that. I'll have to pay more attention to that. That's cool. That's a cool detail. But also, hang on. That story, I wasn't more caught off guard by the fact that there's a witch. Like, okay, one, there's a witch. That's crazy. They're just getting a bunch of witch lore all over the place now. But second, that story is so similar to, let me get this up. Let me get this up real quick. This. Nighttime Whispers in the Echoing Woods. The story of a witch to save the girl that someone loves. It's really similar. I don't think it's the exact story. But it's really, really similar. Which is like, okay. I was not expecting more witch lore in Sigewinne's story quest, but like, okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, we need Cloak Sigewinne skin. That'd be really cute. We need really cute. Alright. Let's go.
A witch? A potion? Why does this sound like a fairy tale?
Does.
Me, it's a true story.
So this has multiple cutscenes.
It just sounds so...
That's exciting. Yeah, we need more skins, I agree.
Yeah, not every Melody
Name drop the Hexen Circle member? Oh, I need to read it. I need to read it soon.
Been a huge decision.
I still haven't read it. I've been so busy, I haven't had the time.
Treating patients is a doctor's duty. We must always find a way, even when the going gets tough. Ugh, it's so crazy that they turned you away.
That's
just
true.
because you were
Only
Melody.
Deluxe is the only 5-star skin, which is really interesting.
Well,
Because it's also the only skin without a vision. Because Diluc normally has a vision, but his skin does not have a vision. Because it's like back in the time when he didn't have his vision, so it's like he was using the delusion at that point. It's crazy. It's a playable delusion character. Wish for there to be a costume gacha? I mean, a little bit. I don't want to spend money on gacha skins, but yeah. Hey.
Wow, there we go. Let's have a look.
Yeah, his skin doesn't have a vision.
Come on.
There's no vision on his 5-star skin.
I'll be happy to give you some suggestions. Really? Personal advice right from a leader of the Fontaine Beauty Association?
X Tower Fantasy Player Fair. Did they have that in that game? I played that for like 3 days and then I was done.
I'm sure many of you have
Geez, that was
already read
2
about this
years ago that
product's
came out.
promise
Wow.
to consumers.
I know, I do want more 5-star skins.
Archon skins, give me Venti and Zhongli.
This product gets its name from the way it transforms your skin and makes it glow anew.
Yeah, then having to pay 18 euros for a skin. Okay, that's fair.
Its wings for the first time. We
That's a little
are
bit fair,
thrilled
yeah.
to have the inventor of this fantastic product with us here today. Please welcome Mr. Rawat, a researcher from
Rawat?
the Fontaine Research Institute.
Or
Now,
what?
without further
His
ado,
name's fun to say.
I'll hand over to Mr. Rawat to tell you all about what Butterfly Do can do for you.
Butterfly do.
Thank you. Hello,
Like,
everyone.
yeah, I'd get that, like,
And I developed
it could work. It just need to work in a very specific way.
What a looker. He's a researcher? Wow, he's really challenging the stereotype.
It seems that everyone is surprised by my entrance. Or should I say, my appearance. I'm well
Like, I
aware
feel
that
like
researchers
for
are
skins
generally
that we don't have,
known for their
I feel like the way they should do it is what they did in Lantern Right, the free skin selector.
I do believe I break the
Was that a
laws.
thing? I feel like I remember that being a
Of course,
thing.
appearance is a skin-deep way of defining
Like a
person.
free skin selector every so often. So you can get skins that you missed out on in the past. On 4-star skins you missed out on in the past.
Can rob a young person of their
I feel like that'd be a good
self-respect
idea.
for a job. Dissuade a young lady from approaching the one she loves. Our
Yeah,
actions
he
are at
already
the
doesn't
mercy
seem
of our
trustworthy.
appearance, and we slowly become the very person that the outside world sees us as. But what if I
Yeah,
told
that's what
you
it was.
those
China only if you got the
shadows
PS5
can
bundle,
grow?
yeah.
If our
They need to
appearance
make it
prevents us
available
from
more.
change,
Like,
then
as
the
an
best way to
anniversary
change
gift.
our appearance
4-star
itself.
skin bundle or something like that.
Wash away moles, birthmarks, and wrinkles, and they can no longer rob us of our confidence.
Something like
Replace
that.
them with luster and radiance, and we shall never again hang our heads in shame.
I don't trust you.
That is why Butterfly Dew exists. Its mission is to allow us to shed our pupae, undergo a complete metamorphosis, and embrace a new life.
Well, whether it actually works or not, after that speech, Paimon's already
We got the
sold.
birthday cake. Hell yeah. It's Sumeru one now, isn't it? Enjoy your Sumeru
Mr.
cake.
Rawat,
I have to wait 16 more days for mine.
Product yourself?
Of course, I tried it many times while I was testing it. You can consider
And
me
happy
a
birthday.
product
Are you
expert.
Froggy in the Discord server or am I getting confused?
Sure to work.
Because it's also Froggy's birthday.
Still, I
Are you
don't
Froggy?
expect to convince you just by blowing my own trumpet. So, could I
Or
get
are there
a
2
volunteer
people who
from
share a
the
birthday
audience
today?
to
Yes,
try
that'd be
it?
awesome. Oh, you're in the Discord yet. There's 2 people who share a birthday today. No way. Happy birthday. Yeah, if you want the Discord, there's... thank you, Yuzu. Yuzu beat me to it, of course. But yeah, happy birthday.
Oh! Ah, what an honor! It appears we have a giant of the Fontaine Beauty Association here with us.
The
It
big
might be
18.
safe to
Hell yeah,
assume
let's
Could
go.
we seek
You
your
can
most
officially... What can you do at
expert opinion
18?
on this product?
What can you do at 18? I know at 21 you can drive a bus. 18.
A maritime flower?
You
This is
can...
the pickiest morsel of skincare products.
Yo, Kaneko, thank you for gifting a sub to Cowboy. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Kaneko. Cowboy, enjoy your sub. Enjoy all the beautiful emotes, all that beautiful stuff, ad-free viewing, all that good stuff, and the little Primo Gem badge. Thank you, Kaneko. Thank you.
Wow, now that's high praise.
But you know what you can do? You can get a Costco card, apparently.
Well, all that remains for me to say is, Butterfly Dew is now
You
on
can drive a
sale.
taxi. You can get a license to drive a truck. You can purchase a lottery ticket. You can buy a pet. You can skydive. Ooh, I want to go skydiving. You can buy a car. You can, yeah, book a hotel room. Apparently, you can't do that under 18, really. Huh. Weird. You can buy spray paint. Oh no. Yeah, it depends on the country too. I just looked up stuff you can do. But
Aw, really? Well, it's
this means you're fully
just
18. Oh, okay.
right?
So you're in Germany. I still have to wait a bit before I can even drink alcohol. Like, I visited Europe when I was 18, and I was like, oh, I can drink, but now I came back home and I can't. 16 more days and I can. Almost 21. Rain, welcome on in. Hope the dentist is going well today. Hope it's going well. Alright, before we keep going with the quest, I want to read that book now, because I want to see which Hexen Circle member it mentions. The which one? Yeah, where are you? Where are you? Okay. Which? Morphe's Law? Ha, that's funny. The Philosopher's Stone. There's so much, like, alchemy stuff going on here. Grand Unified Theory. Okay, Einstein. Is this a Tonkai Impact reference now? You can drink alcohol in the US before me? No! How dare. No, I'm kidding. The Nephilium? They were the children of gods and humans, and so... And actually, the Nephilium? Let me look up what that name means. Nephilim. Nephilim... Winged creatures. Half angels. Okay. Hello, Rain. Welcome on in. Is this what Columbina is? A Nephilim? Maybe? Or is she an actual angel? Basically forbidden... So it could be Nephilim. That's why Columbina joined the Fatui, because it was like, uh-oh. Okay. An Archon, the 7 Archons. Their numbers vary between 1, 2, and 4. Okay, I'm just looking for, like, I'm gonna read through this all more later on. I'm just, like, doing little glimpses. The Night Carnival. Okay. Dying Fire, the Blood Green Moonlight. Stern Witches. Demon King. Uh-oh. Demon King. Secret Stone. Yeah, that gremlin, the pinecone gremlin emo is adorable. Yes, we have a Hazel emo. We just got that, actually. Just had that added in. I love it. Take the little lore notes. Okay, there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, this mentions a lot of alchemy, a lot of high-level Archon stuff, Demon King, Chipmunk Demon King, apparently. Yeah, I definitely want to cover this in a video, that's for sure. I have to wait a bit because Natlin, but... Oh, yeah. The Nephilim. Demon Kings were a type of Nephilim. Volume 5 is just like a couple sentences. Alright. Octavia. Mentioned Octavia. Are all the books this dense? A lot of them, yeah. There's a lot of text. So-called free thinkers when Demon King. Demon King? Secret Stone? It literally is, yeah. Stream is going really nice. We're doing Sigewinne stuff and we're just reading some books while we wait now. Octavia. Oh. Oh! It's been shortened to O because she joined the Hexen Circle. Interesting. Very interesting. Star of Scorpio. Constellation stuff. Interesting. World Realm Hopper. Okay. Okay. So we know about a new Hexen Circle member who can hop between worlds. Very interesting. I'll have to look more into this after stream and everything. But, oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't want to click back on it. There we go. Okay. Well, I'll do that after stream, look into that. The Raisin King. No way. Alright, let's keep going with the quest, though.
It's an honor to receive such high
This
praise.
Sustatore hair-having
To be honest,
looking
I
guy.
was also hoping you might be able to point out some flaws in the product so I can keep improving it.
With most skincare products, the pros and cons only become apparent with long-term use. Oh yeah, this one has instant benefits, improving skin quality without any obvious side effects. It's one of a kind.
Which means it shouldn't be trusted.
I plan to keep using it, and I'll publish regular reviews in Beauté's en Fleur. You can read my thoughts there.
I don't trust him. I really don't trust him.
Oh, I was hoping for a more casual conversation, but you are a beauty association leader after all. I understand if you want to keep this.
You like raisins, Crazy Rain.
Sigewinne? Oh, excuse us, Miss Beauty Expert.
Covered in chocolate? I don't think I have.
Good choice for me and him.
I'd be surprised if Rain hasn't. Because I feel like that's something she'd like.
Are you the renowned traveler?
That's
Yep.
right, and by his side, the equally famous Paimon.
Hi, Mom.
Well, I don't normally handle customer questions personally, but since it's the
Oh, you
traveler
haven't? Oh,
festival,
wow.
allow me to make an exception.
Yeah, you gotta go get them.
Butterfly
Gotta go
Cream is
get
made
them.
for all skin types, so no matter who you are, you can rest assured that it will be kind to your skin. If anything, it might be marginally more effective on Fontanian's skin, but other than that, it works the same on everyone.
Why would it work better on Fontanians?
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
In the interests of protecting my trade secrets, I'm afraid I can't answer that, Miss Paimon.
I don't trust you, man.
Alright then, how about a friend discount?
Save yourself.
You're in a better mood. Yeah, I could tell by the gremlin time. By the gremlin time.
Here, take 2 bottles for free.
I don't really trust this guy.
Fun survives!
I can see why you might think that, but please don't misunderstand. This gift is simply a token of my esteem. There's no business motivation behind it.
Like the gremlin emote? I couldn't tell.
is about meeting kindred spirits, fellow
Adorable.
admirers of physical beauty. I consider it a labor of love.
Admirers of physical beauty? Eesh, that's embarrassing to
How's the
say.
animated video been going? It's been going very well. I've been having a lot of fun making it. It should be... When's it coming out? I think it's next week it's coming out, yeah. So, yeehaw, you should see it soon.
This is a fact of life. It's only natural for people to desire to become beautiful. And that's exactly what inspired me to choose this research direction in the first place.
Okay, it's still sus that it works on everyone in a positive way. That doesn't just happen.
At the time. My apologies, but I have other things to attend to. I'll leave you with these 2 bottles of butterfly dew, and I look forward to seeing you again.
Butterfly. Oh, it's witches. It's witches.
I'd say there's no
It's
need
witches.
for you and the traveler to use this product for now. Why? Is there a problem with it? The quality is fine. I just think there's room for improvement. I think I could add some ingredients to the mix to make it more effective.
There's witches involved.
Why didn't you
Butterflies,
tell me
witches. I feel like it's witches.
Researchers are a very special breed of human. You can point out their flaws.
I might be a history fictionologist. You don't know. You don't know. I might not even be real. Might just be a figment of your imagination.
Really upset.
Might just not even be here.
If I'd mentioned it, he probably wouldn't have given you those 2 bottles for free. Huh, fair
Me and no way emote. I don't even have enough emote space for the rest of the emotes I'm getting, so it'll be a bit.
I have a list of ingredients for you. Just come get me once you've gathered them. When you say more effective, you mean it'll make Paimon even prettier? Ooh, how can we say no?
When do I get emote spots next? It's based on sub points, so the amount of subs I have, I can unlock more.
As for me,
I think the next one's 30? I can't remember.
I mustn't leave
Gallagher
you
being
for
sly,
too
true.
long. Alright, see you there then.
I can check real quick. Yeah, wow, I'm live. I didn't know that. No way. I'm at 11 right now, and I need... Yeah, to get to 30 to get one more.
You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how.
And don't you dare, Rain. I know you. You need to save up. Alright, so I need to go here to get the new stuff. The new beauty products, because I'm so beautiful. We gotta go get the beauty products. You're not allowed to? Yeah, because you need to save your money, because you keep spending all of it. Silly.
The ingredients for seafood
Silly
should be
goose.
nearby.
I do have some Starra ones coming out. I have a Welt one and a Dr. Ratio one. So I'm excited for those. My friend's working on them. Chat isn't allowed to know yet? Okay, I won't say anything. Chat, you're not allowed to know yet. I would have told you, but apparently I can't. So I won't. Whee! Wait, Sigewinne can dolphin dive. Whee! It's so fun. That's so fun. Alrighty. Yeah, we're gonna match again, so I can't tell you what I'm being, apparently. Rain's being mean, and she's not letting me tell you guys anything.
Great, that's everything. Let's head to the.
Alright, to the Fortress of Metapede. This level. I know, I can't wait for the Natlan Casties trailer. I can't wait, because the only problem is, and I had this problem with Fontaine last year, the cast teaser drops on Monday, and I dropped the Natlan Mega video on Wednesday, the following Wednesday. That means I have 2 days, less than 2 days pretty much, to get the thoughts together and add them into the video and re-edit the parts to get that stuff in. So, yeah. That's gonna be fun. Risley!
Whoa.
My boy!
He's packed.
Been cowboy for the past 5 or so years. Having Boot Hill exist made me go insane. Fair.
Another me. He looked exactly like me.
Boot Hill's like,
Okay.
I'm your man. I'm here for you. I can't do it.
I have a few tests to run.
Yeah, rockin', rootin', tootin', cowboy, shooting, baby, fudging, all that stuff, all that fudging, French fries and all that.
My mental state is fine. I'm not crazy.
Very good. Now on to the next. Hey there, Your Grace. It's been a while, huh?
Yeah, how you doing, man?
You too. Indeed it has. I would offer you some tea, but I'm afraid the timing is unfortunate. Duty calls.
Oh, you gotta go to the bathroom?
Actually, we were looking for
He refused to come home. No, that's sad.
all of this is about?
We need tea. I have so many drinks and not one of them is tea. What am I doing?
Exact doppelganger.
A doppelganger? Doesn't that just mean someone else kinda looks like him?
Got fireflies? Yeah, that's
What I
good.
thought when the report
I love how her keeping up with Starro was Welt doing it because he used to work
No one even
at an animation studio
Considering how certain he is of what he saw,
making mechas and all that.
surmise that he's having some mental issues. So I brought him for a medical
It's so
evaluation.
funny. I can tell, Rain, you love that gremlin emote.
Take a sip of water and rest for a bit.
Because you are a little gremlin.
Evaluation complete. I couldn't find any symptoms pointing to a physical condition.
I see. So do you still believe there's more likely to be an issue with his mind than his body?
Hmm.
I have to assume so for now. Psychological issues.
Probably go
are
pick up some
more
iced tea later. Fair. I
difficult
should have got some Arizona
At
iced
this
tea.
stage, we can
99
at least
cents.
confirm that he is in command of his cognitive faculties.
The rumor mill will go crazy if word of this gets out. Guards, take him to the ward for a period of observation. The Marechaussee Phantom has requested my cooperation on the case, otherwise I'd deal with this myself. Sorry for the trouble, head nurse. but-
So a few things to catch up on now that I'm in a better mood, so I'll be back in a bit. Alright, Rain, enjoy your lurk. Glad to hear you're feeling better.
Observation list.
Very, very glad to hear you're feeling better.
By the way, we have a couple of guests here who've made the trip just to see you. I imagine it must be important. You probably won't need to add them to your
So,
observations.
felt like such a nice niche interest. So seeing Star Rail actively reference, yeah, it was so cool. That trailer with her fighting the swarm and all the Sams fighting the swarm, that was amazing.
I'll be in my office if you desperately need me. Goodbye for now.
Bye, Risley.
So, Sigewinne. Would you mind waiting for just a moment? I have another patient to see. Just find an empty bed and take a seat. I
Okay.
won't be long. Oh, sure.
Sigewinne, we've brought him. And he seems to have taken a turn for the worse again.
Oh, he's
Okay,
part of the hat. He's part of the Hat Gang.
let's
No.
start by seeing
Oh
the
no.
patient.
From Risley's Story Quest, the Hat
I have
Gang.
no idea how busy it can get for Sigewinne. Maybe now's not the time to ask for her help with skincare. Good point. Besides, it might actually be interesting to observe her at work.
Yeah, it's like
This
oh, what's that
hurts,
called?
So I suggest you take a deep breath first.
With Shinji. I know his name. I just don't know what the thing's called. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Melt? What happened to him?
Wait, what?
It's anyone's guess. His face melted off shortly after arriving at the fortress. But since he's a serious offender, he can't be
What?
brought out for medical treatment. Best we can do
His
for now
face
is
melted
instead
off?
Give him something to manage the symptoms. This is gonna be awkward. We still need to bring him to the Marechaussee Phantom
Oh.
for questioning. What if he scares
I'm
them
glad I
half to
didn't use the thing because it's definitely because of that. It's definitely because the
Marechaussee Phantom?
face stuff.
Does
I don't know why I
this
just.
have something to do with the case Risley's dealing with?
Yep, it was a huge
Oh my
case.
god.
They bagged a few dozen crooks in one fell swoop. And this guy's the baddest apple of the bunch. He harmed countless people.
Evangelion. That's what I was
It's
thinking
all
of.
finally
Yeah.
Catching up with him.
You done gawking?
Not yet. I need to check the severity of your ulcers to decide.
What the hell? Face melt. That's how where I was expecting this to go.
Don't worry. We Melusines have a very different sense of aesthetics from humans. To me, he just looked like a little kitty with slightly scruffy fur, but still just as cute.
Don't patronize me. Do I look like a kid to you? Just give me the meds and let me out of here. I already missed my cell.
Hey, lose the attitude. You dare talk back to our head nurse like that again? Your days are numbered.
Yeah, don't insult the Sigewinne.
It's fine. Okay, I'm going to apply the medication.
Kamen Rider? I've heard of Kamen Rider. Have I seen it? Have I seen anything from it?
And he still
I've definitely seen stuff from it, yeah.
Nasty piece of work.
Interesting,
leave
little
now.
man.
Wow, not a peep.
Yeah, I love the Navia crying
Oh,
emote. It does break my heart, but it had to be Navia.
And I
It had to be
apologize for the
Navia, because I
trouble.
love her. And I need to protect her. She needs
So,
hugs.
Traveler, Paimon, did you bring the ingredients? We did, but we don't want to interfere or anything. You're busy saving lives here. Oh, don't be silly. I agreed to it, didn't I? Just hand me the ingredients, and I'll make some time to whip it into the improved version for you. Take a rest here if you want. Or, if you're not tired, I hear they're holding a new pancreation tournament in the
Fighting time.
administration area.
Let's go.
Or alternatively, is there anything we could help you with, Sigewinne?
Yeah, take it as a tone of our gratitude.
That's right. Let us help you out.
People say it's mecha and it's partially true, but Firefly is such a common Reddit reference, it's insane, yeah. And yeah, and the insect theme, all that.
Guilt if they accept free help from others.
Yeah, because when I looked it up, Bugman. Bugman, man, bug.
I'll take a look at my schedule. I'm sure I can find something to treat this condition. I gotta warn you though, it'll be tiring work.
Don't slide up.
So I suggest you take a break first, then come back and see me when you're ready.
Okay. I took my break. Talk to you. Long break.
Sigewinne, what's our first mission? I found the perfect job for the traveler. First, I'd like you to lie down in this bed.
Lie down? Easy. That's a good job. Just like that. Just ranting? No, don't worry about it.
I need you.
Don't worry about it. I like hearing ranting.
What?
Okay. Woe is me. I am sick. I'm dying slowly.
So you knew.
Too far?
I sure did. He was way more interesting than the usual malingering inmates, and you played along very well, Paimon. I observed you two for quite a while after that. Well, this is awkward. But why do you need us to do it again now?
Either wins Freeno Award. Yes, we gotta win the Freeno Award.
Time to explain. My next patient will be here any second. Please just do as I say. You can, pretend like you've got a nasty headache.
Okay.
And throw in some
Nasty
dry
headache.
heaving for good measure. Okay.
Dry heaving. My head, it hurts. Luke, where's D?
Look, it's me.
D Luke.
I'm only here because my mom won't stop pestering me about it.
Also, yeah, what is a kid doing in the Fortress of
So
Meripede?
annoying.
Well, your mother has enough on her plate with a busy job. Well, the last thing she needs is to worry about you being sick.
That's me 24/7. Oh no.
I know.
Oh no.
I shouldn't treat the place like a playground. Shouldn't go swimming in the lower levels where we join up with the sea, because it'll give me a cold and distract her from her work. I thought I'd be able to have some fun here at the fortress for a few days, but it's always, don't do this and don't do that.
All right. Sit yourself down and I'll take your temperature. Your fever still hasn't gone down. Well, here's your medicine. 1 cup for starters.
It was a bug themed until 2001 when they started to branch out into dragon themed and a bat themed and card themed, and since then it went off the rails in a good way. Oh gosh. That's interesting. I love seeing evolution and stuff like that, so that does sound pretty cool.
After a couple days. Can't you just write me a note saying I'm on the mend? I just need something to keep my mom off my case.
It's a mood.
I sure can. You're a very brave boy.
Food themed?
after
Are they gonna
all.
fight as giant sandwiches?
Brave? What makes you say that?
Go, hot chocolate!
If you want to rely on your own
Just
immune
burns
system
everyone.
to clear up
Okay,
your
that wouldn't be
fever,
half bad.
Then you'll have to tough it out like this guy.
Hello, I'm dying! Death of noises.
Hang in there, traveler. Are you gonna puke? Paimon can get you a paper bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna puke.
Huh?
As long as you're tough enough to get through the nausea and dizziness caused by the high fever, you'll be right as rain.
It's
after
like a
just
gummy monster wrapped in a candy bar. Oh my god, I love that.
If I'm not tough enough?
You die. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, wake up!
Oh my god, he just fucking died.
Put it this way. At never have to see the doctor again.
Either just fake died.
I think maybe I'll take that medicine after all. if that's
We
okay.
ascended. We're like
Oh,
SpongeBob.
of course. Here, it's still warm.
It's so bitter. Oh.
Damn, poor kid.
All done.
And poor us, we're
Good
dead.
job, you two. That kid really doesn't know what's good for him. His mother's a
Gotta go, you be
guardian.
lurking. Bye, chat.
She's been
See ya,
working
cowboy.
night
Enjoy your
while she's sleeping.
lurkies. Enjoy the
But
lurkies.
unfortunately, his father's away on a business trip right now. She had no choice but to bring her son here for the time being.
Oh, okay, so he's just visiting. He didn't commit a crime. That's good.
He seemed to think that the Fortress of Meripede would be all fun and games. So you made us put on that act just to scare a kid into taking his medicine? That's a pretty sneaky trick. Seems like there's a whole side to Sigewinne we never knew about.
No, we knew about it in the Archon quest.
It's a technique I learned from my teacher.
Oh, who's your
Oh, you're
teacher?
a teacher? Was she a Melazine doctor?
Reno
too?
Ward goes to Traveler. Hell yeah.
She was human. She passed away a long time ago.
Aw.
Oh, sorry. No, it's fine. I really liked my teacher, so it's always nice when I get to talk about her with other people.
Aw, that's
She
nice.
was a traveling doctor.
Traveling Doctor? Wait, is she gonna be the lore behind Traveling Doctor? Wait, hang on. I'm getting this lore up right now.
Dealing with the badly behaved ones was her specialty. She used to say, if you can scare the little brats into taking their medicine, you won't have to hear them wailing and screeching when their condition gets worse. She sounds like a pretty strict teacher.
I'm keeping the lore up just in case something mentions it.
She thought of herself as terrifying to kids. Strange way for a doctor to describe themselves. Now Paimon's curious to know what she looked like. As it happens, I actually have a picture of her.
Oh. Dude, she has 1,000-yard stare. She looks like she's been in World War I or something. I was not expecting her to just be like so angry. Is she the traveling doctor? I can't tell from this picture. Who knows? Maybe. Maybe it was her.
Oh, wow, yeah, okay, that'll terrify the kids. Yep. All the children she treated thought she was a witch.
What if she actually was?
Why does it almost sound like you're envious of her?
Grandma, that's strict true.
Oh, because I am. If she was here, all the children would take their medicine without any need for tricks.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Doctor who looks like a witch. True, they wouldn't dare try anything funny with her around.
She actually is a witch, though.
Oh, me, on the other hand, it's hopeless. Children aren't afraid of me at all.
I know. Bring a
That's
knife.
actually a good thing, you
I'm
know?
kidding.
Oh, my next patient should be arriving now. Would you mind lending me a hand again?
Yes, I shall play dead again. You're welcome,
On to the next
Sigewinne.
mission.
So this quest so far is just us playing dead for Sigewinne. I like it.
Is it nighttime already? That flew by.
I'd do that.
Really have a
Pay to
busy
pretend to
job,
be
Sigewinne.
dead. And like, if I could do that, that'd be a good job.
Well, thanks to you two, it was much easier today. Aw.
Glad we can help, yeah.
Should we get some rest? It's getting pretty late.
Now what are we gonna do?
Oh, there is one last thing. I have to keep it confidential, so we usually leave it till after everyone's clocked out.
Ooh, secrets.
Confidential? Are you sure you can tell us? It's fine. You're not living here anymore, so it's okay if you know. All it is I have to
Fell asleep during part of it, no
ingredients to
way.
make healthy meals with.
Fall asleep during our
Wait,
job.
You mean those healthy meals?
The one that magically appeared on the third day?
My patients refuse to eat any healthy meals I prepare in front of them, so I have to prep the ingredients in secret, then let the chef at the Coupon cafeteria handle the rest. Considering even the chef's version makes people uneasy, it really makes you wonder what's in it.
Yeah, and I'm
Want to
curious.
find out? I can teach you how to make it. That way, if you ever suffer from exhaustion on your future travels, you can prepare a healthy meal for yourself. It's really good for you, you know. Sure? Guess we can help out one more time.
Yay. We help out.
The ingredients are ready. Now, put them on the table and add them in the order I tell you. First, we add this special slime condensate.
Okay.
Stir it thoroughly.
Anything but her cooking. She's got Xiangling over here.
It adds elasticity. It looks just like tasty jelly, doesn't it?
Sure. There it goes.
Yeah, it really does. Until you remember it's slime condensate.
Well, just don't think about that, I guess.
Step, xenochromatic crystals.
Xenochromatic crystals, oh my god.
Them up into a fine powder, like powdered sugar.
Like meth. I mean, like powdered sugar, yeah.
Wait, are those from Fontimer Aberrants? Are you sure they're edible? Finally, we'll need some high-protein meat.
Frogs!
They're an excellent choice. You just need to clean their innards, and then you're left with some lovely, tender meat. Oh! Frogs.
This is really witch-like.
And we're done. All that's left now is to pack them into lunch boxes and hand them to Walsey. Yesterday in the production zone, I noticed an inmate who's been working for 2 days straight. That means it's a healthy meal for him tomorrow. Sigewinne really does have the inmate's best interests at heart.
Yeah. Also frogs. Ah. So many references to witches in this quest already. Is he usually tied to the Hexen Circle? I mean, yeah, typical French cooking, you're not wrong. Frogs and snails, all that good stuff.
Ah, head nurse. Got some extras for me?
Just the one today. The serial number's on the lid.
Sounds good. I'll make sure it gets delivered.
Hell yeah.
Sounds like they're talking in code. Thanks for your help.
Oh yeah, guys, I forgot to say,
No trouble at all.
I'm officially a Hoyo creator now. I'm in the Hoyo creator program.
You work so
No way.
hard for all our sakes.
No way.
I'd happily lose
I forgot to
little
mention that.
sleep amid helping
Happened a
you
few
out.
days ago.
That
Weehaw.
won't do. If you reduce your sleeping hours any further, your health will start to suffer.
All right. Nurse's orders.
Yeah,
I'll do as
I'm
told.
officially a Hoyo creator. Let's go.
Take care of yourself too.
And Layden, welcome on in. Good to see you. Yeah, someone reached out. Is like, hey, I saw your Star Rail videos. I work with Hoyo creators. You want to join? And I was like, hell yeah. So I submitted my application and they just approved it right away. So I'm like, sweet.
In just one day of helping you with your work, it feels like we've done a lot for the fortress.
So now I can get some extra gemmies for pulls and everything. I won't have to worry as much.
Okay, just relax and catch your breath. What's the matter?
The guard at the observation ward, Odilon, he told me to pass on a message to you. One of the inmates there, the guy suffering from possible hallucinations, well, he seems to have made a sudden recovery, and now he wants to apply for permission to leave the ward.
Huh? Already?
The hallucination guy. They let a history fictionologist in, yeah.
I have to examine him and make sure he's well before we discharge him. Looks like we've got one job as medical assistants left. We'll come
Hell yeah. What do you want to do this time? Yeah, no leak talks. We can't do leak talks. We have to be good. We have to be good. That'll stay in the Discord. And only there. I have to edit that in the rules. No talking about leaks. I don't want to get in trouble with the Hoyo. Wait a minute, this was our room. Welcome back, Rain. Hope you're doing well. Still a gremlin.
Nurse, you're finally here. I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've caused you, but I believe I've now made a full recovery. After
Okay.
giving it some thought, I'm sure that I was probably just seeing things. It's stress-related, I imagine. I'd been working long hours, so I definitely...
Yeah, they're getting the
wasn't in
leakers,
best state
yeah.
of mind.
They're getting them. They're getting them.
I totally
The snipers,
understand.
they're out and about.
Still, I have to give you an examination.
Your stream froze, so I didn't hear anything I said. Welcome back, Rain. You're a gremlin. Good to see you.
So, take a deep breath.
Something like
Don't
that.
be nervous. It'll be the exact same procedure as we did this morning. We can start whenever you're ready.
Again, so sorry. I was in such a state this morning, I barely recall anything. Would you mind taking me through it again?
Oh, not at all. It's a lot to remember. First up, we have a little cognitive test. Just concentrate and you'll be fine. To start with, which finger am I holding up?
Your pinky.
Alright, all indicators seem normal.
So it was a stress-induced hallucination after all?
Well, we've certainly had previous cases of mental illness caused by overwork, which is why I carefully observe everyone in the production zone. Wonder how I managed to miss the signs this time.
Please.
Alright, I updated the rules, so it's in there now.
I'm just still adapting, that's all. Pushed myself too hard, and I guess I...
So it should be all good.
Thanks for looking after me. I'll be as good as new after a good night's sleep. And if you can give
Okay,
me
Point
the
Crow.
okay,
Eric Point Crow, no way, it's Point Crow on my stream. He's been playing too much Tears of the Kingdom, he's hallucinating.
Alright then, you can leave the ward. I suggest you take 2 days off to focus on your recovery. I'll take you off the observation list for now. So, you're officially discharged.
Yay.
Great. I can't thank you enough, head nurse.
Mr. Odilon, could you escort him back?
Of course. I'm on guard duty in the administrative area tonight, so nothing will go wrong. You have my word.
Hell yeah. I feel like something's gonna go wrong.
Guess you're finally
Got a
ready for the
feeling.
day now, huh?
Yep. But I still haven't gotten around to making that improved lotion for you yet.
I feel like that might be a good thing.
Oh, no rush. Seriously, it's super late now. You should go get some
Playing
rest
lots of Monster Hunter stories, hell yeah.
Well, tomorrow,
Getting ready for Natlin.
Good night, Traveler. Good night, Paimon.
I haven't even played Monster Hunter, I've only watched people play it. I might need to play that at some point.
Oh, don't you worry. We will. After a productive day of work, we're both gonna sleep like a log.
Yeah, night Sigewinne.
Yeah, sleep tight, Sigewinne. See you tomorrow.
I just realized, when we were in the prison, why didn't we just go into our teapot and sleep in there? And then again, that wouldn't have been good for attention. Switcheroo? What row? Who's switched and who's roo? One of the Monster Hunter games if you want to borrow it? Okay. I have a lot of games to play first, so it'll be a bit, but that might be a fun thing to do.
I did sleep like a log. Let's go find Sigewinne.
Alright. Gotta go to Sigewinne's place. Over here. Whoop. I'm falling down the stairs. It is good you get physical games, truth. That is truth. I need to go pre-order the new Zelda game. There's a lot of people here. When Risey's back.
Even busier than yesterday.
Multiple guards.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. I have a few people here for a checkup, so you might need to wait for a while.
No problem. Anything we can do to help?
Yeah, Pikmin 4 too,
It's a
yeah.
complicated situation here. I'm still getting to the bottom of it myself.
You have to believe me. I'm telling the truth.
You're in a medical facility. Keep it down.
Please, listen to me. I'm not Gascon. I'm Uwe.
You're a horrible liar, you know that? We get all your mugshots with our arrest warrants. It's clear as day that you're Gascon.
You mean because of the way I look? I don't know what happened. I just woke up like this. Then you guys dragged me here for an interrogation.
I brought you here to figure out what's going on. If you truly are the victim of an injustice, yelling isn't going to achieve anything. At
What
most,
is
it'll
happening?
delay your vindication.
Face melting. People aren't the people.
All right. I get it.
Okay.
This is nuts. Yesterday's interrogations went fine, and now this.
Morning, Your Grace. What's going on?
Gotta head home now. Have a good rest stream. Okay, Rain. Have a safe ride home. If you stop at Pliable, hope you enjoy your Pliable.
Phantom. Well, we've been questioning the inmates involved this morning. Every single one of them is claiming mistaken identity.
Huh. That's even weirder than what that guy was saying yesterday.
The thing is, none of them have been able to provide any evidence whatsoever to support their claims.
So there exist hunters and riders. Hunters monitor the ecosystem and hunt monitors. Riders monitor ecosystem, practice coexistence, and raise and fight with monsters. Ooh, okay. Very fun.
We've compiled filed their statements. Have a look. Perhaps there's something we missed.
Okay. Who's this Patan? I'm Honore. I had applied to go out and see a doctor, but when I woke up, I was in another cell. Uh-oh. Not Eric Pointcrow and our guard boy.
Release? Interesting. The inmates they spoke of in their statements appear to all be due for release today.
I noticed that too. If that's their plan, they're underestimating us a little. Every serious offender claims that there's someone else who just so happens to be due for release today. And they're expecting us to go along with that.
All the more reason to be cautious. Lumberzar, check the release list for today and make sure no one gets processed. We're gonna need an excuse, though. Just
say we're out of forms. I love you, Risley.
We're furiously printing more as we speak.
I'm on it.
It's conceivable that our group of serious offenders somehow found a way to switch places with inmates who are about to be released, so they can walk out right under our noses.
We did consider that possibility. But I mean, just look at them. They match the warrants, period. How could there have been a switch?
Only if they're dead ringers for the inmates due for release, I suppose. I gave you that name list yesterday to assist.
Prejudice against riders with hunters and vice versa. Okay. I'm wondering if we're going to see something like that in Natlan.
Inmates' mugshots were attached to the list. The first thing I did was check for lookalikes, and I didn't find any. The only other thing that stands out to me is that their voices sound a little different today. But it's not exactly hard to put on a fake voice.
Oh, really? What does our head nurse make of all of this?
Give me a moment. I think I have a way to confirm whether there's been a switch. I know, it's not time to change your dressing yet, but please bear with me.
Huh? Isn't that the guy from yesterday?
This should be Honore. He has very severe facial ulcers, which require an operation in the hospital at the Court of Fontaine. I authorized him to leave the fortress for medical treatment under guarded escort.
Yes, like I told you. I'm not Putton. I'm Honore.
So there has been a swap. Well, I can see what happened in Potton's case, but how do you explain the other inmates? You're not telling me their souls switched bodies, are you?
No, I believe it was their faces that got switched. The method is a bit like replacing a tooth. Take the bad
Yeah, this did turn horror movie. This is like Freaky Friday. What is happening? It's that guy. It's that guy from the beginning. The face stuff. It's him.
Do you remember Eric from the other day?
Yeah, Eric Pointcrow.
Yeah, sure do.
Then you can be my witnesses. To start with, please fetch the inmate who claims to be Eric.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers, yeah. Which one was he? We have a thing that tells us. Henry. You.
So, you're Eric?
Yes, head nurse. It's me. You do believe me, right?
I need to do
His
another
eyes are the same.
examination on you. Same procedure as yesterday.
All right. It's the cognition test first, right? So I need to concentrate.
Now, try to recall if you can. The last time we did this test, which finger did I hold up?
Pinky.
I believe it was your index finger.
But that means...
It wasn't the same person.
So, basically, last night, the Eric who said he
Oh yeah, he saw another one of himself.
suddenly recovered and applied to leave the observation ward. Sigewinne did another test before letting him leave, but that time, she held up her pinky finger.
Huh? I don't know about any tests last night. There was nothing to do in the observation ward, so I went straight to bed. Then I somehow woke up in a high-security cell.
Okay, this is just getting weirder.
Well, in that case, there is a reasonable explanation for the strange events of the past 2 days.
So, what exactly happened?
The gang of serious offenders wanted to break out of prison, so they identified a group of scapegoats, namely inmates whose terms were almost up, and planned to switch appearances with them. Last night, when Odilon was on duty, they ambushed him and had one of their group switch appearances with him using their face-swapping method. That allowed them to avoid scrutiny from
Yeah,
the
he said
authorities.
nothing's gonna go wrong, but look, something went wrong.
All the other inmates
Called it.
were asleep.
Called it.
He spent his night
What is
the
this?
remainder of their switcheroo plan. However, they made one mistake. Henri changed his appearance to match Eric's earlier than he should have done, and ended up being spotted by the real Eric. Real Eric came to the guards for help, but we didn't know then what we know now. So we put it down to hallucination and sent him to the observation ward. However, since one of the gang members was posing as a guard, they simply changed real Eric's appearance and had their Eric take his place, muddying the waters even further.
Right, because I put Eric on the observation list by then, and no inmates on that list can be processed for departure until I've discharged them.
Yeah.
Hence why the imposters had to pull that little stunt to get fake Eric off the list.
Yeah, it all makes sense now. The Duke cracked
Yes, it was fake Eric that we saw last night, and this is real Eric.
Well, I can't fault the reasoning. But I'm afraid that we ruled out the possibility of face switching very early on in this process.
Criminals altering their facial appearance to commit crimes is nothing new. In fact, one of the explicit duties of the Malazines in the Marechaussee Phantom is to identify criminals in disguise.
Yeah.
We carefully examined all the suspects, and there is no evidence that any means of disguise were used in this case.
Huh. Well then, how do we explain all this?
So far, it seems more likely that the gang stole documentation belonging to the inmates due for release, and are using that to commit identity fraud.
Actually, there is a potion that can completely change someone's appearance. If they use that, even a Melazine wouldn't be able to detect it.
Yeah. Or Sigewinne would know.
A shape-shifting potion?
It is witches behind it. Oh no.
Forgive me, head nurse, but this is the first time I'm hearing about it. If such a potion truly existed, it would jeopardize our entire investigative process at the Marechaussee Phantom. Are you certain of this?
Yes, I am.
But
please, trust me in my professional opinion as an experienced clinician.
At the same time, without any solid evidence, it's pure speculation. If we can round up all the inmates suspected of switching places, then have a little talk with both sides, we might just get our answer. Yep, let's do that.
okay. Well, it was our negligence that meant we had to come and conduct these post-internment interrogations. And I know it's put you out. We'll do it your way.
Okay.
Your Grace, bad news. I paused the releases like you asked, but we were too late. A bunch of people already got processed 2 hours ago.
Uh-oh.
I checked the list, and sure enough, it's all the people who gave statements.
2 hours ago? That's before today's interrogations began. They had this all planned out.
Yeah, they did.
So there really was a switch after all. They really pulled the wool over our eyes on this one.
We should be able to catch up with them if we leave now, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Not if that potion is real. They can just switch faces again after leaving the fortress. And if the Marechaussee's Melazines
yeah, she's
can't
right.
spot them, we wouldn't know
Uh-oh,
where to
this
start
is
searching.
fun.
Yikes! So we're at a complete dead end!
Well, technically there is one more lead we could follow up on.
Oh.
We were only able to arrest this gang thanks to the help of a researcher from the Fontaine Research.
There's his name again.
I believe his name is Rawad.
Oh?
It's him.
Isn't that the handsome guy we met at that skincare promotion?
Handsome? Maybe from a human point of view. I just remember that he specialized in potions. One of the crimes this
So
gang
she
is
just was
charged
like,
with is
I don't know if
manufacturing
handsome's the
illicit
right
drugs.
word.
According to Mr. Rawad, They appear to have stolen technology he developed through his research and used it in their operation. At first, he thought it was a typical case of intellectual property infringement, and he tried to negotiate with them. But once he discovered their criminal operation, he reported them to the authorities. Thanks to his report, we were able to swoop in and arrest them all in one go.
What a hero! Bet that took courage on his part.
Also put a target on his back, didn't it?
No doubt. This is worth following up on. As the one who snitched on them, it's highly likely that Rawat will be targeted by the escapees.
Exactly.
That aside, since he's negotiated with them in person before, there's a chance he'll have some additional information for us.
Understood, Your Grace. My team and I will head to the Fontaine Research Institute right away. In the meantime, please keep an eye on the face switch victims for us.
Of course.
Miss Morgan, I'd like to come along and help you catch these criminals.
Okay.
Huh?
Let's go.
Well, I'm the one who discharged the fake Eric last night, so I feel partly responsible.
Don't say that, head nurse. Your focus was on the inmates' health, and rightly so. We can't ask you to help with arresting criminals. That's our duty.
I also have a more personal reason. Cotton is a patient of mine, and if I don't get a new batch of medicine to him in time, his condition will get much worse.
Look, head nurse, I completely understand where you're coming from.
Sigewinne's angry, it seems like. Yeah, she's like, let me at him. Let me at him. Let me at him. Let me at him.
None of us can
Excuse
afford
me.
to take on that responsibility.
Don't worry, I can defend myself just fine.
You say that, but still.
If I may, Miss Morgan, Sigewinne is the one who raised the potion hypothesis, and I'm sure she has far more expertise on the topic than your team. My suggestion would be to bring her with you.
Face posture, thank you.
Safety.
I am prim and proper. Yeah, we're coming along.
There you go, right on cue. Knew I could count on you.
And for Sigewinne's neutral special, she wields a gun. True.
Well,
You're right, Punk.
since
She
this
does.
plan has the Duke's
Sigewinne
blessing,
gun time.
Far be it from me to refuse. We should head off immediately. Time is of the essence.
Istaroth. Time. God. Alright. To the Fontaine Research Institute. The new Fontaine Research Institute. Use bubble beam, no way.
Greetings. Sorry to impose, but I'm afraid we're here on urgent business, and we're gonna need you to cooperate.
The Marechaussee Phantom. Let me guess, you're investigating some more illegal research?
Not this time, no. We're looking for a researcher. Do you know where we might find Mr. Rawat?
Rawat. Oh yeah, Mr. Handsome, right?
Everyone just calls him Mr.
He
Handsome.
actually
It
does
is a
work
good
on site
soundtrack.
here.
Yeah, I love this one.
There's a handful of researchers in the nearby area who know him pretty well, though. You can see what they know.
Just a handful? Paimon figured he'd be the most popular guy around.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you could say he's popular, at least on a superficial level. He's blessed with good looks, so he tends to make a good first impression on people. But in all his time here at the Fontaine Research Institute, I don't think he's ever had a single deep conversation about his research with his peers. That's no way to make real friends around.
It's more sus, isn't it? He hasn't talked about research much in a place where you do research. Little bit suspicious.
So weird.
A little bit
He
suspicious.
definitely didn't come across like a recluse at that product promotion.
I don't find that weird at all. He definitely didn't strike me as the kind of guy who's good at making friends.
Roasting him again.
Paimon couldn't tell. Must be a Melusine perception thing.
Okay, we should talk with his acquaintances. But we also need to check the Research Institute for any clues.
True.
Let's split up. It'll save us some time.
Sure thing. We'll go ask around among the other researchers with Sigewinne. Paimon's suddenly kind of curious to know what everyone really thinks of him.
Alright, let's do this. So let's talk to the researchers. Right over here. Well, you, sir.
Hey there, are you in Teeb?
Teeb.
What do you want?
He doesn't want talking to people, apparently.
We're here to ask about Rawat. Any idea where he might be? We were told you were pretty close with him.
Close? Not sure that's the word I'd use. He wouldn't even let me use his patent.
Huh?
It's been a good few days since I last saw him. I don't know where he's at. Go ask someone else.
Would the patent in question happen to be related to the new skincare?
Cranky scientist, yeah.
Yeah, kinda. Butterfly do.
Yeah, Butterfly do.
Whatever he calls it. I heard he made a tidy sum off of that one.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Keep going.
Most of the other researchers here focus on mechanics, energy, stuff like that. I get why he wouldn't be interested in having anything to do with them.
Yeah, that makes sense now.
I'm studying coatings. There's a huge overlap in our areas of research. Why would he refuse to work with me?
Yeah, that is
I
true.
bought his product once and noticed it contains a unique substance that might have applications in coatings too. If it worked out, I could probably make as much as he's making. Don't get me wrong, I had no intention of plagiarizing his work. I was hoping to get official permission to use his findings in my own research. Followed the proper procedure. It was all above board. I would have had to pay him a license fee and everything. But despite that, he turned me down not once, not twice, but 3 times. It's like he's vehemently opposed to the idea of anyone else.
Yeah, now I get why he's cranky.
He does.
I understand it now.
Ah, so is Rawat antisocial, or is this guy just jealous?
Maybe a bit both.
Well, it doesn't look like
Yeah,
we're gonna
waterproof
get an
coating is
info about
particularly
Rawat's
useful in
whereabouts
Fontaine.
from him. Let's go.
Wait, 1 second. Mr. Antib, next time you go shopping, you should buy some Buell fruits. Peel the skin, steep in water, then drink. It'll help calm your mood.
Huh? Yeah. Thanks.
Sigewinne helping out people, even off the clock. I love her. I love her. We love our sweet little Melazine. Alright. Next researcher's up here. She's talking to Birdman.
Excuse us, are you Audrey?
She's too focused on the birds.
That's me. What is it?
Are you close friends with Rawat? We're trying to find out where he is.
Close friends? You mean because I told him I had feelings for him once? I doubt I'm the first or last at the Institute to make that mistake. Why
She
would you
crushed on him
single
for a
me
bit.
out
No
as a
way.
close friend?
Not the enemy dead there, I know.
No, really. Men like him, they just enjoy being surrounded by fawning women. They're not interested in a serious
Aw.
relationship.
Poor Audrey.
Okay. We were just kind of wondering.
She'll
if
be fine,
you
it's
might know
okay.
Where we can find him.
Why would I know where he's at? I barely know him, and he probably doesn't even remember me.
Ugh, this is getting annoying. Shall we go ask someone else?
I think she knows Rawat better than she cares to admit. If we leave now, it might be a wasted opportunity.
Fair point.
Maybe, but we're not going to get much out of her while she's in this state, are we?
I know, let's use clockwork.
She's
Wait, wrong game. Shoot.
among people in love, if that's what you mean. But I know a cure.
It's curable?
Oh, we're still no closer to finding Mr. Rawat. Oh, by this point, he could be in grave danger.
I know, they do look so good.
Wait, why are you looking for him again?
That got her. Yeah, I'd pull for her too. She's really pretty.
Right, Tita! The Marshose Phantom
A
said
cure for love. Nice one, girl. Yeah.
bad people. We need to make sure he's safe.
What? How has this happened? He seemed fine when I last saw him, and that was only a
I
couple
can't
of
wait
days
to see the
ago.
Natlan NPCs.
Just happened to
I'm
run
hoping
into
for a
him,
lot of
of course.
variety.
Oh, I see.
Really hoping for it.
Well, do you have any thoughts on where he might be right now?
Okay, but this is purely out of concern for his safety. If he's not at the Institute, he might be at his mother's place.
Mother.
I heard she raised him alone, that they had it pretty tough financially, and these days she's housebound due to
Aw.
illness. He makes regular trips back home to check on her.
Sounds like you do know a lot about him.
Okay, do you know the address?
Yeah, they need the diversity. They really do. Please.
Nope, sorry. I only found out the thing about his mother because it came up in conversation once. I was just trying to find out more about him, you know, so I could get to know him better.
Oh, you still crushing on
When I
him.
told him I had a crush on him, I offered to help him take care of his mother. And yeah, maybe that was a stupid idea, but did he really have to yell at me for it?
Oh, what the heck? Why'd he yell at you?
Fine, I can take no for an answer, but what's with the temper tantrum?
That's rude of him.
Unbelievable. These guys only want to show you their charming, well-groomed exterior. They can't stand it when a few home truths shine through.
Looks like her love syndrome is flaring up again.
Varka on 5.7 or 5.8. Yeah, I really want Varka soon. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna be released with Dornman Port somewhere within 5. Whatever, somewhere in that space. Right, here's the last guy. Cameraman does whatever a camera can. He's Bertram.
Who's asking?
I am.
Just some concerned citizens helping out the Marashose Phantom with an investigation. We'd like to ask you about Rawat's whereabouts, if that's okay. We're told the two of you are pretty close.
Not anymore, we're not. Turns out we don't see eye to eye.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we need the 20-second story quest. When's it gonna happen?
The thing about us researchers is, most of us do what we do for some sort
Cameraman
of
for Engine. I mean, we have Charlotte, camera woman.
All he cared about was how to commercialize.
You have a cameraman, man?
He won't
I
even
think
let
so.
you work with him unless you sign a confidentiality agreement first. Also, he has better control over who gets which intellectual property rights. How are you supposed to get any meaningful research done working with a guy like that? Now that I've got my own technical solution for my compressor, I don't need to work with him anymore.
So that's what Rawat is really like.
We'd still like to know where to find him. Is that something you can help us with?
Wait, you're... Yeah, I know you. You're the head nurse at the Fortress of Maripede. Alright, then I'm happy to help you if I can. I respect the...
Why Varka and the team left? Curious? Of course I'm curious.
All the sciences.
Of course I'm curious. I want to know.
Wow, turns out Sigewinne's got some real clout.
I'd never expected the word clout to be in Genshin, honestly.
The thing is, I have no real way of knowing where he might be. I stopped working with him 2 months
Need to
ago.
listen to 3 minutes of opera in German class? Really? That's interesting.
But if you want my advice, I'd say go talk to the peddlers. There's a few he meets with every other day or so. Maybe they know where he's at.
Peddlers?
That is interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to be opera in German class.
Wouldn't surprise me if they were involved in some shady business together, because it seemed like they went out of their way to avoid discussing anything in my presence. The little I overheard was about manufacturing and selling pharmaceutical drugs.
There's a massive thing in Baroque. Oh, okay. I didn't know it was a big thing there.
Drugs? Doesn't he work with skincare products?
I mean, I guess that makes sense now that I think about it, yeah.
Who knows? I never cared to find out. He's the Morag rubber, not me.
So you're missing Venti statues so Venti got broken battery? Oh, so they're going there to help restore them. That'd be a good idea. And also to get Kaya away from the horses. Just to prank him. They prank Kaya by bringing all the horses. You're the cavalry captain, no horses. They're just being epic pranksters. That's the real reason.
Let's head back to the meetup point.
Alright, gotta... Actually, you know what? It'd probably just be quicker if I teleported, honestly. It's an Aria? You mean like Aria, Sonnet, and Canon, the Moon Sisters? No, wait.
You know, Paimon started out thinking Rawat was a handsome researcher with a friendly and cheerful personality. It's such a surprise to learn that his peers have a different impression of him.
Yeah.
So what's your view of him now, Paimon?
A handsome researcher whose difficult upbringing turned him into a profit chaser with a chip on his shoulder?
So your thoughts about his appearance haven't changed at all?
Well, his looks are kind of a big deal. At least in Paimon's opinion. How did such a handsome guy end up being so antisocial?
Maybe he wasn't always handsome to use this stuff on himself.
Doesn't make any sense.
You can't judge a person solely based on their appearance.
Head nurse. Traveler. I assume you've spoken with the researchers.
Named after types of poems. Oh, okay. Yeah, the music based on the poems, all that.
Literature mentioned Rawat's
I didn't know
involvement
aria
with some
sonnets and canons were originally
pharmaceutical
poems too. I thought they were just
Do you know
music
if he's
stuff.
registered any pharmaceutical
Learn something new
brands?
every day.
Since he was
They just
a
had horses to
whistleblower
Genshin and act
for
like they've been there
huge
the whole time. You
fees,
just have some horses walking around
background
Mondstadt.
check on him. I don't remember there being any brands under his name.
And there's gonna be a horse stable, and there'll be a horse that goes stable, and the other one goes, yeah, stable.
Focused on
The dream I
commercializing
had
his
once.
research and averse to sharing his technology with
Types of
others.
German poetry. Okay.
Why wouldn't he have registered his own brands? Maybe he and his business partners needed to avoid public scrutiny?
You think he may have colluded with the gang? Well, the crime was manufacture and sale of drugs, and that would certainly be in his wheelhouse. We can't rule it out.
Isn't that pretty unlikely, though? He was the one who blew the whistle on Dan!
That was part of the act, I'm guessing.
Most children who come to me with tooth decay have suffered pain for a long time already, but they'll still try to hide the fact that they eat too many sweets. Grown-ups and children aren't so different in that regard.
If you say so.
I saw him when he came to make his report, and I certainly didn't get the feeling that he was the type to collude with criminals. Perhaps it's more likely that they were coercing him. You mentioned that he comes from a poor family. So, it's possible that the criminals approached him, asking for academic support, luring him in with the promise of riches.
Could be.
By the time he discovered who they really were.
15 minutes overtime, we're finished. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go, let's go.
So he was
Varka left to find and try to locate missing statues so they can retrieve them. Hell yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be like a really cool quest. Like you can't unlock the parts of the map until you retrieve the statues. It would honestly be such a unique quest. I'd love that.
Researchers. No wonder he's so unsociable. He must be on edge all the time with a gang of crooks breathing down his neck.
That does make a lot of sense.
In that case, the situation could be worse than we thought. If Rawat was working with the escaped inmates, they're sure to know more about his whereabouts than us. Oh, there's a good chance they'll get to him before we do.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, he was last seen 2 days ago. If no one's seen him since, maybe we're too late.
2 days ago? So he went missing right after that product promotion.
Musical, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well.
The same day he reported the criminal.
It's okay, don't worry. Welcome on in.
Not a good sign.
Don't worry, everyone. I believe we still have
Gotta
a
go
chance.
find the man.
Since he disappeared right after blowing the whistle, it's likely that he's gone into hiding.
Yeah, he must have been worried that they'd come for him.
All the more reason to find
The
him as soon
boogeyman.
as possible.
Ooh.
The only lead we have at the moment is his
I'm
mother's
so
house,
silly.
which you mentioned earlier. Seath, think you can find the place?
Yep.
Boo boo
When you
keys.
register a brand, the
See
Court
Boo
of
Boo Man. I
Fontaine
think
requires
Boo
you to
Boo
provide a legal
keys.
address.
SpongeBob
The one
reference.
Rawat wrote down was in the
Funny
outskirts of the
muffler.
city.
Boo
That
Boo
should be the place.
keys.
Okay, then there's no time to lose. Let's move.
All right. Up there. Alrighty. Oh, I love this song. So peaceful. Has to be my favorite of the Fontaine. Hi, bird. Gotcha. I have meat now. Meat morp. Yeah, Venti keeps losing his statues. Like, what's he doing? What's he doing?
All right, this should be the house. I'm pretty sure this
Plot
was
twist,
the
it's just
address.
Venti's, like, followers who really like him just wanting to have a statue of him in their house. They're all just somewhere in Mondstadt. In the city.
Sounds like whoever's inside has restricted mobility. Oh, it seems serious. Oh, what's the fastest way to get this door open?
Break the door down?
No, I'll handle it. Let the expert deal with it. There'll be a mountain of paperwork if we damage a citizen's property.
True. Pick the lock. The Abyss Order is part of his fan base. That's why I stole it. True. You did that with the Morax one. Mood.
Remember your
Mood.
training, control your strength, and it's open.
Oh yeah.
Seath, take a few people and lie in wait. Keep your eyes peeled for any activity around the house. The Traveler, Head Nurse, and I will go inside.
Who stole the other two? We have the Abyss. Morax stole one because he likes his twink husband, and Barbara stole the other one. That's definitely it. I also realized, like, how the name, like, Christina is a mix of, like, Christ, Barbara, Barbados. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Yuzu, you stole them. No way.
We mustn't force it.
Yuzu stole the statues. It was Kaveh. It was Kaveh. He put them in the Shadow Realm.
He's the only one we can talk to.
Yep. Allow me. Hello, ma'am. Might I ask if you're Rawat's mother? We are trying to locate him.
Oh.
Hard of hearing, perhaps. Does anyone have a picture of Rawat?
I have one here.
Oh no, I'm not saying she's Jesus. I'm saying like how like the name Christina is taken from Christ. The name Barbara is taken from Barbados. Like she's named after the Archon. That sort of thing.
Looks like this isn't gonna work after all.
Venti Week, my buddy's one of the strongest. That's true.
Looks like we're out of leads. If Rawat's not here, things are looking very bad for him.
Yeah, this isn't good.
Possible he could have avoided returning here because he knew he'd be in danger?
Could be possible.
Maybe. But if so, where do we look next? Maybe we should take another look at the Institute.
Yes, so.
I suggest we all return there now. We found a good amount of useful information the first time.
Yeah, Venti knows a lot more than he's letting on.
This is our last hope.
Sorry, officer, but could I stay here for a while? This patient requires some care.
Of course.
Yeah, I can't wait to see his true power in a cutscene or something like that.
You're technically here as her assistant after all.
You got it.
I'd like some Chaussee members to stay as well, and keep an eye on the
I am the weakest of the 7 Archons, undoubtedly is the strongest.
Rawat knows how serious his mother's condition is. He will return.
Got it.
Ice Star, welcome on in. Glad to see you here. Welcome, welcome.
And keep a lookout.
Doing Sigewinne story quest right now. With drugs. We're looking at drugs apparently. Drug traffickers or something. It turned into a horror thing real quick. Hope you're doing well though.
You say her condition is serious? Do you mean...
He got slapped around by Senor. Yeah, he was definitely like pretending to be weak there.
Clinging on to life.
He was doing that on purpose, that's for sure. Cause like, I think he wanted to give up his Gnosis. But like, he didn't want the Saritsa to think it was on purpose.
Yeah, of course.
New to Genshin? Well, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying Genshin so far as well. It's a very fun game. So many flowers.
I can tell that her family has tried a lot of different treatment methods, including some very expensive medicines. Unfortunately, her condition is so multifaceted that a recovery looks all but impossible.
Oh.
Sigewinne. My mom bets being a nurse must be pretty tough at times like this.
Yeah, I agree. I'm also 100% completionist, so I'm right in that boat with you. I do love the lore. Yes, if you want to join the Discord, we love the Discord there. Thank you, Yuzu. I also have the Twitter and the YouTube, of course. Yeah, I love lore, but yeah, I'm also a 100%er. I also love completion and completing everything. All my areas are 100%. So, I'm a bit insane too, don't worry. Oh, there's plenty of lore, yes. No, I'm kidding. There's so much lore in this game, though. It's crazy how much lore there is when you really think about it. Everything has lore. Even like a street lamp has lore in this game. I'm not even kidding. Like there's this lamp in the Serenity Pot that gives you information about Kaya. It's ridiculous.
At the very least, I can lower her fever. That way she'll suffer less. And she might be able to see her son.
Maybe Punk.
Yeah. All the more reason to find Rawat as soon as possible, even if we don't catch those crooks.
Oh, her fever's getting worse. Could I get some hot water?
Then again, that she'd probably need to be like, I don't know how old Sigewinne is. This is the thing. We don't know how old she is. But if it's a time when Melusines weren't exactly trusted, it had to be a while ago. Right, hot water. Oh! Hidden base from Rawat. No way. Yeah, 500 or 400 years ago, sometime around there.
Sure did. And look what else we found.
Maybe 2. Oh, yeah, maybe 2. Maybe 2 days old.
Judging by this journal,
Yeah, conversations do kind of stretch out for a while in this game, but a lot of lore in them, so I like it. Big lore fan here.
Oh, that's great news. But hold on just a moment. The wet towel is ready. I'm giving you another injection. Are you feeling better now?
Obtaining Raiden, is it through banner or not? Yes, you have to wait until her banner until she reruns. Her last rerun was how long ago? Back in January, so it's probably gonna be a bit before she reruns again, so you just have to wait for her banner to come back. From Soft's book where there are a lot of important lores and items. Exactly, yeah. Look at them hiding. Look at them hiding right there. That's so cute. That's so cute. Alright, we gotta go over there. Not weird in a bad way. Yeah, exactly. Her name is literally Bishop spelled backwards, too. So it's like, what's the relation there? Hi, Rain. I'm guessing you made it home. Welcome back on in. Oh, still in the cart. Never mind. I lied. Did you get pliable? You did. Hell yeah. Hope you're enjoying it. Kate Crab, welcome on in. Glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. They do that all the time. Just random lore, drop random weapon. Oh, here's a fun sword. Oh yeah, let me tell you the entire history of Conria real quick. It's like, okay.
Right there, in that room. And we missed it.
Don't blame yourself. Right now, we need to focus on finding a way in.
Yeah, it could. Some traits of Bishop's could be.
mechanical door over here. Hopefully the instructions in Rawat's journal will help us open it.
Yeah, let's open the door. Open the door. Oh no. Use the Force. I know, Before Sun and Moon was awesome. The whole hype around 2.4 when that happened was insane. It was so cool. Yeah, I accidentally fell, so oopsies. Heal me. Heal me. Where's he going? Where's the bubble going? He's gone. Mean something bad happened to the bishops? Yeah, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think, like, don't hurt the bishops. Maybe their Rhine-Daughter just used, like, some traits or something. Some of their genes. Gene splicing.
How did they get in here? Captain, up ahead. Those look like our fugitives.
Oh, they found this place too? Don't let any of them escape.
Oh no.
Everyone go in.
Loaded.
Okay.
Picked the wrong test subject. Captain, according to our list, many of the fugitives aren't accounted for. There may be others hiding deeper inside the facility.
So these guys were just the
We're gonna try ZZZ. I've looked at it. I'm probably not gonna try it out. Just doesn't look like my kind of game. Plus, I already have a lot of games that I'm playing at the moment, so probably not. But I'll probably be watching some things on it.
That's right. I'm on your side. I mean, the Duke sent me. What's the
Yeah,
matter?
you're not
Some sort of
him.
mix-up?
Mr. Odilon, didn't I tell you a few days ago that you need to stop all field work until you've recovered?
Well, you know, gotta help His Grace out. Share the load.
Officer Morgan, this man is an imposter. The real Mr. Odilon has no recent health issues.
Get him, Sigewinne.
But I...
Looks like the head nurse was right about the face swapping method.
He's sus among us. Sus among us.
DuPont, stay here and keep guard.
In case it somehow affects Genshin, I hope it
If we're
doesn't.
not back soon, call for reinforcements.
Got it.
I don't see a reason why it would, so. Yeah, get arrested, nerds. Give me the chest. I'm only at the part where Hulk smashes Mondstadt. Ah, yeah, that part was crazy. Welcome on in, nobody knows. I love that name, by the way. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Ah, there's a hole. Hulk banners all over Mondstadt. Mondstadt Ragnarok, no way.
So many jars. Was this some sort of production facility?
The scent. It's probably the ingredients used to make butterfly dew.
Yeah, it is how Honkai feels. We'll have to look back on Honkai impacts for lore. I'm like, I don't know any of this. There's too many things. What are the keys? What are the divine keys? What are Hershers?
How come they're all empty? Did it sell so well that he ran out of supplies?
How strange. Why would Rawat choose to manufacture a popular product like that in such a difficult-to-reach location?
Crime.
Given our suspicion that he may have been coerced into the...
Oh, I definitely feel like they'll bring them back again. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna return to Ankonomi at some point for lore.
Used for illicit purposes.
Perhaps butterfly dew.
But in Honkai, the universe being connected is just mean fair, yeah.
Do you have any evidence for that?
I haven't played Honkai Impact at all. I just researched it for like a Welt video, and I play Star Rail, so it helps a little bit, but at the same time, it's like, they're all intertwined. What do I do?
As soon as possible. He has all the answers we need.
Understood. Well, let's not linger here.
Except maybe Senora. Oh no. Or Senora. For Invincible to kick Barbara out of church, that is true. Save Mondstadt from Omni-Man and all that. What is this? Production log. Were they using primordial seawater for this?
Doesn't look like we're gonna get this door open. Let's find another way around. This one's closed too. What's with those carts and tracks? Oh, maybe it's one of those doors.
Nice Star, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Thank you, thank you. Hope you enjoy your time here.
Bring it to the door and give it a try.
Alright. Into the door. Let me write it. Let me write it. Come on. It worked. That is true. Eli is naturally easy breathed, yeah. That is true. Oh no, I always wanted the chest, but now boys are here. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Oh my god, Sigewinne's Doctor Who. Holy shit. I did not see that coming. I did not expect Sigewinne to be Doctor Who. Heart bubbles. Heart bubbles. Hey. Oh geez, this one's a faster cart. clockwise. Cart moving. Ow. Counterclockwise. Okay. Now we get Chlorand on top. Come on. Oh. Move you out of the way real quick, I guess. Okay. And counterclockwise. Genshin impacted? I know, it was crazy when the Genshin impacted. Yeah, Jean's a bit of a healer. Chi-Chi's good too. There's a few pretty good healers. I know, when Gojo just popped up there, that was crazy. I was not expecting that. Dude, I think the craziest part was during Sumeru when Markiplier just came and appeared. Like, dude, I was so surprised when Markiplier popped up. But he nailed his lines. Like, he was so good.
This room's much smaller than the others.
There's a small room.
By the implements on the
No, I started just making some jokes. He's not in this. I wish. That'd be awesome. Markiplier was a voice in this game.
Let's see. Huh? Robot's clothes. Why would he change here?
Wilford Warfstash was about to dominate it to the TARDIS. Oh my god. I did. The Battle OST is and the environment, it's so beautiful. The planets everywhere. That part was my favorite. It was so good.
Especially with such a bright future ahead of him.
There's a path leading further on, Officer Morgan. Let's keep up the pace.
Yeah, soundtrack's probably gonna come soon, because usually we get like at the end of the major update, like around 4.8 is usually when we'll get the next big soundtrack. Nobody knows. Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow as well. Hope you're enjoying your time here. Thank you. I'm very excited for the special program. More Natlan stuff. Give me more Natlan stuff. What's this? Open the door. What the heck? Did I just walk into like the Fallout cryo chamber room? Am I gonna have to go like recover my baby or something? Did someone steal my baby and shoot my wife? Uh-oh. I've only played like an hour of Fallout 4, by the way, so I know nothing about the story. Walter Jr.
Are you serious?
Jesse.
You're telling us that within a day, our faces are going to rot like yours?
Fontanian physiology changed dramatically after that great flood, and it's not as compatible with this face-changing solution as before.
So they were using water from the Primordial Sea for
As
this.
you can see.
Why didn't you say anything before we all used it?
Look, my plan got you all out of prison, didn't it? You'd have much bigger problems to worry about right now if the Marshal Say Phantom found out about your other crimes. Consider an ugly mug getting off lightly.
Ugh. You're just lucky we didn't leave you in there after you disappeared on us with no warning. We only let it slide because
Jesse, we need to keep the Abyss at bay using the magic rock called Uranium-235.
Partners?
Yo, Mr. White, I only got that plutonium, you know, man.
If you place too much trust in others, well,
I don't got that Uranium-235. Maybe we can check Craigslist, but I don't got that. I only got the Demon Koa.
You kept quiet about it until we planned the prison break.
Oh, and you
Yeah, their physiology completely changed because the primordial seawater in their veins turned to blood. That's what Nouvelette did.
Guys, that's enough. Calm down.
So I guess their entire physiology changed along with that.
Arguing won't change anything. What's the plan, Parton?
So you find a lot of experience books? Yes, I wish you luck with that.
There is no plan. We followed him here on the promise of more juice, but it turns out
It is turning into... It's such a weird quest.
Besides, what does it matter now anyway? He already said Even if we did get our hands on more of that stuff, switching faces again solves nothing. They're still gonna meld off eventually.
I said enough arguing. Putton, tell us the plan.
The most practical solution is to continue using the potion. Keep switching to a new face before the ulcers can start forming.
Are you kidding me? This stuff was hard enough to get a hold of even when we had a supply. Now you're asking us to use it like skin lotion after the flood all but wiped the supply out?
Well, there is another option. But you'll have to make a deal with me first.
Okay, now we're talking. What's the deal?
I have a document I took from that researcher that details how to make a replacement.
From the Archon quest? Which well?
The undiluted fluid, and I'll get to work.
Wish my luck I'm taking Anna date. Have fun on the date. Have fun on the date, punk.
Or do you really
I did love going on a date with her. It was so nice. What do you think? Oh yeah, you commit some more crimes. Let's go on a date.
By the basket load?
Well then, say hello to never showing your marred faces in public again.
Tell your best jokes true. Welcome home, Rain. Glad to see you're home.
Freeze! Marshose Phantom!
What? Who let them in?
Officer Morgan, before anything else, please find out Rawat's status.
Rawat?
I don't see him. Hand over the hostage now, if you want any chance of avoiding an extension to your sentences.
Spare us your condescending attempts to coax us back to ourselves.
No.
You think we're looking to negotiate? Rawat is dead.
Putton?
Arrest them all! Don't let anyone get away!
I swear, if we were just all doubting him the entire time and he turned out to just be a victim, I'm gonna feel so bad.
Time to testify.
I'm gonna feel so bad. Ow.
I see everything.
Excuse me?
Roll.
Still more?
Hunt them down.
This may turn a little. Hold still. I swear, it's for medical.
Take your meds.
Way ahead.
Huh. Gotta say.
Oh yeah, they for the other languages that you don't use, so you don't take up as much space.
Patients respond better to a more aggressive treatment.
Take your meds, yeah.
Get everyone?
Captain, we finished.
Welcome back, cowboy, and enjoy your lurk again. I get it, don't worry.
Over there! The door's closing!
Uh-oh.
One group trying to arrest me, another trying to hunt me down. Good. I gotta kill two birds with one stone.
How did he get up there? There must be a secret passage somewhere. Find it!
Don't waste your energy. I already sealed it off.
How naive. We have more people outside. If we're not back out by the agreed time, they'll come to our rescue.
Well then, you'd better hope they get here in time.
Uh-oh.
There's some kind of gas leaking from the pipes. Be careful, it's poisonous.
Oh no.
This is our distribution
Yeah, we have to kill him. We have to kill Patan.
Store the product derived from our source solution. We had to use special fire prevention methods to prevent contamination. The pipe network here was designed to emit a gas for firefighting. One little modification later, and it makes an efficient death trap.
Why would you do this? Your partners are here too.
Oh, please. If they can't supply what I need, they're of no further use to me. Besides, I can't have them exposing my potential whereabouts.
He's a maniac! Come on, we gotta find a way to open that door!
Go ahead, struggle in vain. Once the last of you croaks, no one will.
Ribbit, I'm a frog.
So long!
Are you sure you're ready to leave, Putton? You haven't changed your dressing today.
You can't cure my face. Just give up.
And What if I could?
Nice try. You're just trying to stall me. Don't you worry about me. I'll find a way to cure my face once I get out of here.
Oh, I doubt it. After all, Fontanians can no longer dissolve in primordial seawater.
What the? How did you?
The key component of the face-changing potion is the fluid left behind by
Oh.
dissolved Fontanians. It might look like
Well, that's
ordinary
fucked
water,
up.
but it has some unique
The
elements
key
in
is
it.
dead
Before
people.
the flood, all Fontanians were oceanids, physiologically speaking. A potion made from that fluid could dissolve and reconstruct the face of a Fontanian in much the same way as hydroidolins change form. Theoretically, it could give someone any appearance they wished. But since the flood, Fontanians have become true humans. They can no longer provide the source material for this potion, nor reap its benefits.
Are you saying this potion is made from Fontanians dissolved with primordial seawater? Then their crimes are far worse than I thought.
How could you know all of this? No, wait. Of course. Well.
Yeah, that's why she has it too.
Human appearance.
It also means that I have a formula you're unaware of. The air's getting thicker.
Oh no.
It's getting hard to breathe.
Turn it off. There we go.
I might get to make a deal today after all. Alright, keep talking. How do you intend to give me the formula?
Oh, it's not a formula, but a finished product. I have a bottle of it right here.
What?
When I tried Rawat's skincare product, I noticed it had a certain special component.
Ah, that's what she was doing.
So I had my friends gather some other ingredients for me, and sure enough, a little experimenting later, I'd produced the potion.
Hell yeah.
I'm guessing his skincare lotion contains the fruits of your joint research?
Huh. Impressive guesswork. Yeah, we were a supplier for some of the raw ingredients. But it only contains a tiny amount of the active ingredient. The effect is minuscule compared to the undiluted fluid.
Well, I found a way to reverse the dilution process, giving the skincare lotion a similar effect to the fluid it is derived from.
I mean, she is Wyandotta's granddaughter, it's true.
If I tell you some of the ingredients, I think you can figure it out. First, you need to combine tainted hydrophantasm tissue with transoceanic pearls at a ratio of around 3 to 7.
Tainted hydrophantasms and transoceanic pearls. I see. Can't believe I never thought of that.
And before he's praying him, it's just gonna explode him.
Can we make a deal?
Sounds good to me. There's a delivery pipeline beneath this window. Drop the potion in, and I'll release you all.
Nope, not trusting you that easily. You're like those naughty kids who try to hide their illness. Open the sluice gate first, then I'll hand you the potion.
Even if you're not bluffing, your potion won't cure my face permanently. You really think you have any leverage here?
Well, yeah.
I'm not closing the valve this time. Clock's ticking.
Fine, then I'll just stand here with the potion in my hand. And when I faint from the poison, I'll drop it and it'll be destroyed.
No.
It's open!
Disable that sluice gate! Jam it! Don't let it close again!
That's more like it. In that case, a promise is a promise.
Head nurse, there's too much poison gas in here. We have to leave, now!
Love is in the air? Wrong. Neurotoxin. Alright, gotta go. I keep forgetting this isn't Woo. I actually have to pick up the stuff. It's Portal. We're in Portal. GLaDOS is getting us.
was too close. That button is a real nasty piece of work.
Oh, don't be too quick to sit down. Moving around a little will help relieve the soreness. Same goes for you, Traveler. Oh, but Paimon...
What? How dare? Acai's so good.
Flying fast is pretty tiring too, actually. Anyway, that's not important right now. Paimon's still shocked to learn that there's a whole criminal operation going on behind that skincare lotion.
Yeah, it is a bit surprising.
I ended up giving the improved version to Potten after finally making it for you. I'll make you some more, I promise.
No, please don't. Paimon doesn't want to use that stuff anymore. Still, it was a pretty good job that Paimon wanted to buy some in the first place.
Yeah, Paimon saved everyone. Let's go.
Everyone's lives. That's gotta count for something. Yeah, Paimon was just kidding.
Paimon, you helped.
Head nurse. I've done a final head count of our team and the criminals. Everyone's here and doing fine. We're ready to escort the fugitives back to the fortress of Meripede.
Hell yeah.
It's a shame that we didn't find Rawat. At this point, I'm afraid he's probably deceased.
Oh.
What a horrible bunch. Especially that Potten guy. If he hadn't made good on that deal, we'd all be dead because of him.
No, we wouldn't. I always keep a whole bunch of antidotes on me for emergencies. And one of them neutralizes that poison gas. We'd have been
Of course,
fine,
Sigewinne, we love
even if
you.
he hadn't opened the gate.
Welcome back, musical.
Then why did you give him the potion?
If this is true, I must concur. Sorry to be blunt, but I think you made a bad decision by handing him that bottle. If he changes his appearance and flees Fontaine, it's unlikely that we'll ever find him. It won't matter
Poor
how cooperative his
Paimon.
accomplices are when we question them.
No, you don't understand. I gave him the potion precisely so we could be sure where he'll go next.
Oh?
What do you mean?
We gotta hurry. She won't last much longer.
Wait. We're going back to the house? Going back to the house. Why are we going back to the house? It's a bit confusing. All the way back up, past sunflowers. Drink water, thank you. I shall drink some water.
I might be short, but I pack a mean punch.
Damn, look at his face.
You're just in time. While I was lying in wait, I spotted this crook snooping around.
Oh, you're
trying to find
Navia
my
Churi, sign over chlorine. You gotta catch up.
paint.
That's him, it's Potten.
His face.
Are you... Potten? So this is where you were heading, huh?
What?
Wait, is
This
Potten?
is how Potten looked before his face was marred. His current appearance matches the mugshot on his arrest warrant.
I see.
Wait, so what's going on? Wasn't the whole point of the potion to disguise himself and escape Fontaine? Why would he change back to his original face and run right into our trap?
Enough of this nonsense. Let me in.
You better pipe down. There's an old lady in there who's very sick. No way are we letting a crook
Is
like you
Potten
inside.
Rawat?
To heck with it. Listen to me. I'm Rawat.
He is. Wait, what? No wonder. That's why he got. That's where he got the appearance from using the potion.
Be lying, right? Rawat was a victim in all this. He was forced into it against his will. How can he and this monster be the same person?
Forced against his will. That's the funniest thing I've heard.
Yeah, that's why his face is melted.
Heck, when I was being coerced, everyone thought I was colluding of my own free will. And then when I actually became a criminal in my own right, you all suddenly thought I must be under duress. Amazing what a difference a handsome face makes.
Save us the speech. Explain yourself.
You want an explanation? Fine. I'll tell it how it is. When I was just Potten, the whole world treated me with contempt.
Ew. What do you want? Get away from me.
Oh.
Women despise me.
It is the Zuko backstory.
Collaborate? You don't look like much of a researcher to me.
My peers scorned me.
Mr. Parton, was it? I'm most interested in your research. Consider my offer carefully. I doubt you'll find other investment opportunities.
Only villains would work with me.
You want out of the game? Forget about it. Turns out, I slipped up a little. Left your picture with some Marechaussee Phantom officers. Easy mistake to make. Now they've listed you as an accomplice and drawn up an arrest warrant.
It's one of the situations where, like, you get why the villain is a villain, but it doesn't excuse their actions.
If you get caught by the guards for being in the synth business, you ain't ever seen the light of day again.
There was no way out for me. Until I could stop being Potton.
Mr. Rawat, I have something I'd like to tell you.
I became popular with women.
This new potion you developed is fascinating. Genius, in fact.
And that's why he rejected them
Would you
all.
consider working with me? I'd be happy to sign a licensing agreement.
Yeah, it's fucked up in every single way.
My peers looked up to me.
Okay, I'm very interested in your research, sir. You must no doubt have offers from countless investors. So far be it for me to ask for a full collaboration, per se. I merely wanted to express my interest. No pressure at all.
I wonder if that's how Tori disguised himself too.
And the villains even began to
If he's bit like his bodies use primordial seawater as their fuel. In a way.
After all this superficiality,
And that's how he was able to destroy all the other segments so easily. He just dissolved them.
But alas, the world seemed bent on finding a reason to make
Could
me
be.
despise it. Mother, I'm back. How are you doing?
Yeah, he does. He like matches the hair color and everything.
Who are you?
I bought the best medicine Mora could buy, but nothing would cure her illness. In the end, I hoped she'd at least be able to see her
The Tori
son
being a
one
troll,
last
yeah.
time before she passed, but when everyone else rejected me, the only person who cared about me was my mother.
Main body is crippled and hit. Could be his original
I
body.
became a rising star in the Fontaine Research Institute. I was unrecognizable to her.
Like, we know he's from Sumeru, so maybe he visited Fontaine and learned about the primordial seawater, and he's using that to control the segments. Because we saw in Winter Night's Lazo, he was holding a vial that looks like primordial seawater.
Explaining for you. Now do you understand? Let me inside already.
Have you ever considered if you'll even be able to look your mother in the eyes after what you've done? You found a way to completely change your identity. You could easily have escaped from them.
Yeah, that's true.
You chose
Made
to
your room
keep
that you can
working
design the
with
house
them.
I'm working on? Ooh, okay. Let's take a look at that then.
On such a lucrative business. The profits were dozens of times that of the synth business, and it was all above board.
Yeah, he could be artificially kept alive.
So you kept being a villain just for the money?
Villain? By what standard? Is doing evil deeds really what makes someone a villain in your eyes? Or does it all come down to the way they look? None of you saw a villain when I was wearing my other face, did you? You have no right to judge me. You're all just fake people living in a hypocritical world. I regret nothing. My mother would understand.
You're a villain to the core, but especially that tongue.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't see a villain when I look at your current face either.
Don't humor me. You don't seem surprised by my confession in the least. How long have you known the truth?
I didn't know anything for sure until you chose to take that potion bottle and spare our lives. But if you're asking when I started suspecting you, it was the first time you came to see me at the infirmary.
Oh.
I had to confirm my suspicions. That's why I chose to join this investigation.
She knew the entire time.
A young, promising researcher and a wretched criminal? What on earth gave you the idea that they could be one and the same person?
Well, there were no visual clues. This potion's face-changing effects are very powerful. Even as a Melusine, I couldn't see through the disguise. But I believe I understand humanity a little better than most of my kind.
Humans have certain fundamental qualities that do not change with their appearance.
Fundamental qualities, huh? So you think you're the one who's seen through me, do you? Most people probably don't know this, but I think I can guess what your deal is. Melazine constitutions are very close to that of water, so it stands to reason that the potion should work on them too. You use it yourself, didn't you? That's why you have a human appearance.
Sigewinne? Yes, you're right.
She just confirmed it. There it is.
I'll bet it was back in the days when Melazines were discriminated against because of their appearance. It was either carry on living in the gutters as part of an alien race cast out by humanity.
She did it to help someone. You did it to be a bitch. So, shut up. She did it to help her friend. You did it to save a life. You did it to not do that. You did it for crime.
You and I were the same. And I'm the one who
They're being bullied because people are like, oh, look, it's a new species we don't understand. Like, let's just not like them. Because people are idiots and assholes.
I can grant you your wish.
Huh?
Head nurse, I'm not sure that's a good idea in his current state.
Don't worry. Back in the warehouse when I traded the potion for our lives, I was doing it to test him. He was willing to risk sacrificing his only chance of escaping capture by opening the gate in exchange for the potion.
Yeah, exactly. He's a monster. She took the potion to save the life of her friend. He did it for crime. And to get rich. He did it for selfish reasons. Sigewinne did it for selfless reasons. She did it for others.
The Traveler and I will accompany him. You have nothing to worry about.
All right. I understand.
Utilizing the heart. His heart's ugly, exactly.
Mom? It's me, Potton, your son. You recognize me now, don't you? Mom, what's wrong?
I'm sorry, but I have some bad news. I examined your mother last
Aww.
time you were here, and it appears that due to her prolonged fever, she's lost her eyesight.
What?
Your appearance no longer has any bearing on her ability to recognize you. But there are always other ways to remind our loved ones who we are. Wouldn't you say?
No, it can't be. Please, Mom, open your eyes. It's me, your son, Potton. If you really can't see my face, then here, take my hand. Tell me you feel your son's hand. I've done so much to get to this point. Please, you have to recognize me. No.
The temperature of his palm must have changed. I'm sorry. It seems I couldn't bring him back to you after all.
It's you. Thank you.
Of course.
Mom, why will you answer her and not me? Why?
No more questions, Potton. She's
Oh.
gone.
Mom?
Dude, what the heck?
I'm sorry to say this, Potton, but you and I are not the same.
Why is it so sad? What the hell? Exactly. Well, yeah, pull for who you want to pull for. Pull for who you want to pull for is much better than meta.
The wait is over, everyone! The sale of our new skincare product, Romaritime Essence, will now begin.
Ooh.
Another skincare promotion, and it's selling as fast as last time. Wonder what people would think if they knew what was in the last batch.
Yeah. Yeah. 07's for the old lady.
Hey, Sigewinne! Oh, Traveler Paimon, hello! Oh, I hope you two got a good rest yesterday after all your hard work. Of course! Nurse's
He's the
orders,
best,
right?
coolest, awesomest character in the game. True. Yeah, meta-wise, he kind of not the best. Unless it's like the Abyss during his rerun, but other than that.
Ah, that reminds Paimon. That stuff sold like crazy, didn't it? Is it gonna cause huge problems? Nope, there's nothing to worry about. Unless modified, Butterfly Dew is an excellent skincare product that's completely safe to use.
Okay, that's good.
Besides,
Gonna lose my mind when Pyrolumine comes out? Fair. I'm excited. Wow, it's almost here. That one's almost here. Like 2 more months. Less than 2 months.
I came up with a way to neutralize any harmful effects, so it'll evaporate naturally without polluting water or soil.
Hey.
Wow, it's Sigewinne to the rescue again!
Thank you for serving as our consultant, head nurse. All the butterfly dew we recovered has been disposed of, according to your instructions.
Oh yeah.
Great! Good job, everyone!
Also, you mentioned you wanted a copy of Watt's interrogation records. Well, technically, Potten's records.
Yeah, I feel like it will be Emily's shop.
Anyway, I have them with me.
The perfume shop. I feel like it will
After he
be.
saw his mother for the last time, it was like all his mental defenses came crashing down. He put up no resistance during the interrogation and answered all our questions. We learned a lot. Apparently, the formula was something he discovered by chance while helping the criminal gang produce synth. Later, he came up with the idea to dilute it and use the resulting substance as a skincare product. Their supplier was Vache.
Ah,
You could
him.
also argue
Don't like
that they
Vache.
were the ones doing him a favor. His operation helped Vache's gang dispose of an enormous amount of evidence. It made for a seamless
Don't like
collaboration.
Vache. Favorite characters?
trash
Zhongli,
is unknown
obviously.
man's treasure. And there were
Who
no
else do I
loose ends.
really like?
It's no wonder we never noticed what Potten's gang
Yoimiya.
was up
Love
to.
Yoimiya. Navia.
Vache again, huh? Is there still no
Yeah.
end to the harm he caused?
Those are some of my favorites. Oh, well, Alhaitham. I love
Make no
Alhaitham.
mistake. The crimes of Vache
Charlotte.
and his accomplices will come to an
Um,
end. It's only a matter of time. Since the
The
flood cut
brain
off
is
their
not
supply
braining.
of primordial seawater, they've been
Well,
forced
Emily.
to
I love
resort
how
to
Emily looks. I can't wait to get her.
methods, like using their private reserve to attack people on the street. Naturally, those attempts all ended in failure. After receiving numerous reports, we were able to zero in on the gang and eventually round them up.
That sounds more like
You don't have Kave. Gotta get him.
Based
Hopefully
on
he
what
reruns
told
with
us in
Emily.
his confession, we pretty much had him backed into a corner. Even though he made a point of
Am
distancing
I?
himself
Oh my gosh.
while disguised
We're
as
literally
a
the
woman.
same Yuzu.
He tried to throw us off his tail by reporting his
It's like we're the doctor and one of us regenerated into the other one in the future and then time traveled back and now we're just talking to each other. But we just don't remember that.
But there was one thing he hadn't anticipated.
Yeah, Kave's on maternity leave. He's recovering from giving birth.
We were very much still on the lookout for him. So, the moment he appeared in public, after changing back to his original
It's like the
appearance,
SpongeBob episode where SpongeBob and Patrick have a kid. That's Kave and Alhaitham.
huh? Guess he really did want his mother to see him again. But in the end... Looking at the interrogation
They just have a
records,
clam.
it
That's
seems
their
like
baby.
He spent the first sum of money he earned as reward on his mother's treatment.
yes. Which is why I suspect that his initial motive for using the potion was not personal greed.
Yeah, initially he wanted to help his mother, but then the
Become
greed
someone
caught
who
up to
had the
him.
power to save her. Even so,
Zhao Lumine, Ether, Nuvolette, Team Sumer, Team Liue, Nuvolette, Clarande, Emily, Saritza, Piero, Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Kokomi, Miko, just to name a few. A few? Yeah, Kaivatham is so fun. I love them. I love their dynamic.
Potten was one of my patients, so I need to put together a medical file for him. My teacher always stressed that a person
Yeah, it's usually the shippers.
are just as important to their file
If like for example, like, if I like Clarande and Risley, But I'd said that to someone who, like, really likes Navi and Cloran together, and they'd be like, no, is this the only ship? Like that, I wouldn't like that. But if it's like, oh, okay, that's fair. Everyone has their own opinions. That's fine. Because I actually like both ships. Right? I think both of them work in their own ways. So, that's fine.
I know my fellow officers and I will be able to sleep easier if that's the case.
Of course. Not to worry.
Worst case scenario is when shippers would send... Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like, I don't agree with your headcanon. Okay. It's not canon, it's a headcanon. It doesn't make it true.
That potion yourself? Why do you sound so surprised, Paimon? I told you all about it. It was quite a while ago now.
Yeah.
You mean that story about the witch and the potion? So it was really, actually, genuinely a true story?
Inahita's sweet, I do love her.
Yes, it really actually genuinely
Flush the anxiety, Duke Duke.
But
The process of making the potion.
you know, there are some secrets I can't tell anyone about. But considering everything we've been through together, I know...
Whatever heals but Alhaitham is forced by blood to be a hater, and Kaveh hates Alhaitham hating. Yeah, exactly.
Before I tell you though, could you follow me somewhere? I want to pay my respects to an old friend.
Oh.
Of course.
Is ever canon in the game true? Going over here, okay. Ningguang. Shenhe, Ningguang, Noel, Yelan, Farina, Kujisara, and Ran. Oh, yeah, you picked good ones. I agree with you there. I do love Kujisara. She's another one of my favorites. Her birthday's only a few days before mine, actually, too. Technically, it's the day after mine. See, the entire cast is a huge group of friends, probably because I'm not into romance and sex, which is fair. Exactly. Exactly. We stan our ace friends. We love it. We love all of you. I love all of you. Just a reminder, no matter what you are, I love you all. Unless you're a terrorist or you're a murderer, then I probably wouldn't. But I love you. Oh my God, Risley Nouvelette.
Good to see you, traveler. Paimon. I trust all has been going well for
Hello,
you.
Professor from Pokemon Journeys.
Big news, everyone. The Udex is out of his office on important business.
Yeah, what's he doing out here?
Hmm? Is that genuinely something people would consider big news?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they? Important business is a big deal.
He does. His voice is so nice.
Quite right. When someone you care about
Sad murderer noises.
being there for them at the right
Oh
time
my
is
goodness.
of the
Oh my
utmost
goodness.
importance.
Y'all are crazy. I love you.
Shall say Phantom's
Gotta lay off with the terrorism then. Oh God. /J/J/J.
Take note. That, my friends, is how Monsieur Neuvillette shows that he cares. We're both here for the same purpose, actually.
It's Nouvelette. He's here.
Sigewinne as she pays her respects to
I'm
her
covering him. I'm so sorry.
So the old friend she mentioned was her teacher then? The witch? Oh, sorry. Paimon didn't mean to be rude. It's only because Sigewinne calls her that all the time, so...
I doubt she considers that title to be offensive, Paimon. Don't worry.
Yeah. He is so cute. He's so
In fact,
pooky.
I believe Sigewinne would take it as a sign of affection. She has spoken of this doctor on many occasions, and it sounds like she was a truly generous individual. In those days, many people harbored prejudices against Melusine.
Yeah, Yuzu?
She was the only teacher willing to take Sigewinne on.
Yeah.
Wow. It's really nice of you two to be here for
Yeah?
Sigewinne. Guess you guys really look out for your younger colleagues, huh?
Younger colleague. Well, that might be true for the Udex, but I'm not sure I can say the same. Sigewinne served a sentence in the fortress of Meripede hundreds of years ago.
Hey, you know what,
After
Yuzu?
she did her time, she decided to stick around. She's been an integral
It's
part of our administration.
now there forever.
Strictly speaking, the head nurse.
Wait, what do you mean quotes must be enabled?
In the fortress,
Oh.
myself included.
I have it on Nightbot, but not on Mix It Up, that's why.
She served as
It's now embedded forever. Quote 4.
Yes, long before I became Udex, there was an ancient law in Fontaine that prohibited any attempt to transform another species into a human.
Okay, well, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, call me out now. It's true, I would. Anyways,
It seems more likely that the law was nothing more than an insurance policy, a way for Egeria to ensure that her people would remain
Egeria mention.
truth.
Oh, Calvinator, do a space between quote and 4 and it should pop up. I don't know how long the cooldown is.
Sigewinne had her reasons for choosing to obtain a human form, but the act was nonetheless in clear violation of the
There
law.
it is, yeah.
Could you tell us a little bit more about
I guess I need to edit that and mix it up. I might just want to do the quotes and mix it up. That might make it easier.
Does not object to her close friends
The Pope is
learning about her
dead!
history.
We killed the Pope!
In fact,
I love that
just learned
quote.
of it myself because she confessed
That was
the
a
truth
fun
to me
one.
of her own volition.
No, not the Pissed on the Boutique. No, Diesel. I forgot about that one.
Even with their daughter so ill, they kicked you out? Stubborn as always.
Forever embedded in Silicon history, true.
Prejudice isn't a disease I can cure either. Shame that I don't have the energy to get over there. You're laughable, you old witch.
Her face, she has the scars too.
Everyone in Fontaine, but you can't even save the patient before you.
Master, what are you?
I discovered a strange disease, one I suspect that every Fontainian suffers from. But without witnesses or proof, no one will believe me. I had no choice but to experiment on myself to find a cure, but I hit a wall. And as you can see, it took a wretched toll on me.
Then I'll find a cure for you, and then you can go cure her.
There's no need.
Oh.
I am beyond saving now. There's nothing you can do.
But, Master...
As I said before, a doctor's duty is to treat whatever ailments they can.
Yeah, I'm thinking Nighttime Whispers. That's what this is all reminding me of.
That girl. She's your first ever patient, isn't she? Tell me, what cost are you willing to bear to see her cured?
Yeah, Nighttime Whispers.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Nighttime Whispers in the Echoing Woods.
Even if it means breaking the law and being punished for it?
As long as I don't hurt anyone. Yes.
Sigewinne's criminal. No way.
Spoken like a true student of mine. Then I shall make one more final gamble. And see my experiment through to its end. Leave me for now, and come back in 2 hours.
It could be her, I'm not sure.
To work this miracle, then I will have found a way to save all Fontaine.
Yeah, where's Sigewinne Melzine model? What the heck?
Help you treat that girl. If not, then it means there is one more disease in this world that I cannot treat. In that case, do not come looking for me. I will leave you a parting gift. An accidental discovery happened upon through my study of this strange disease. It has little use, but it will at least help you cure this one patient you can reach.
When Sigewinne returned, the miracle had not occurred. She found a potion bottle and a note on the table. After using the potion as instructed, she gained her current form, breaking Fontaine's law in the process. And after I had confirmed the veracity of the events, I gave my verdict.
So that's what happened.
Teacher sacrificed herself and left that potion
I fear
behind.
Sigewinne only understood the full story after the truth about the dissolution of Fontainians was uncovered. When I reflected on all this with that knowledge in hand, I felt a deep sense of regret. As I use the law to uphold justice, there are times when I cannot help but acknowledge its ruthlessness.
Yeah, the Hexen Circle is something you'll come
After the
across soon
final
enough.
details of the events surrounding Sigewinne's transformation came to light, I checked several sources and, thankfully, The legal code does not require Sigewinne to shoulder any additional punishment.
Wonder how she feels about all this.
Since she invited you here, I imagine she intends to speak of these matters with you, no?
Probably.
On behalf of the Maréchaussée Phantom, I would like to once again thank the Fortress of Meripede for your assistance in the response to yesterday's prison break.
Our head nurse and the traveler in Paimon did most of the heavy lifting, I would say.
Sigewinne seems to be in good spirits. I trust work hasn't been too...
If you ever need help pronouncing any German words or name of a certain expertise as a native speaker, thank you, Yuzu. If we ever go back to Mondstadt at some point soon, I will need that help.
Willing to help her out.
Thank you.
I am most relieved to hear it.
The way you're asking after her well-being makes you sound like a concerned parent.
Ah, well, I won't lie. I've always seen myself that way.
Aww.
Showing your age a bit there, don't you think?
Indeed.
He canonically sees them as his daughters. I love it. I love it.
Well, while we're on the topic, what did you do before getting this job anyway? Spend all day swimming in the sea from east to west and then north to south?
Yes, and from the surface to the ocean floor on occasion.
Oh, Nouvelette's opening up. I love him.
Impressive.
Apologies, that was merely an attempt at humor.
He's being funny. I love him.
Disregard what I said.
That's impossible, I'm afraid. My imagination's already running wild.
Oh my god, Nouvelette dolphin diving. No way. Yeah, I'm a Hydra Dragon. Don't tell anyone.
You're here.
I mean, at this point, like...
The old friend I mentioned was my teacher. When she passed, her body was nowhere to be found. All that's left of her is an empty tomb. And even that...
Guess she dissolved herself with the primordial seawater.
Sigewinne, the witch who gave you the magic potion, she was your teacher, wasn't she? Sounds like Monsieur Neuvillette filled you in. After learning the truth, it must have been hard to process, huh? Well...
Yeah, Ashikai's a really, really good lore too, but I highly recommend checking her out. And Murder of Birds is awesome too, yes. Especially the Silicon 1-4 guy. I hear good things. I don't know, I hear he's kind of trash, honestly. Kidding. Yeah, I don't know, I think he's trash, but I do have all the links that for his stuff in my chat for some reason. I don't know.
If lying is what it took to get a kid to take their medicine, then that's what she'd do. Alright, but why did you
I mean, in terms of Genshin, it kind of makes sense, because you have Yai Miko, who's lived for a long time, so maybe they thought he was just like a blessed species. I mean, he introduced the Melazines to Fontaine. Maybe they thought he was just one of them.
True. It's just... the way Patton framed it when he was asking you all those questions, it made Paimon really mad. You're not like him at all, and everything Neuvillette said...
Guess Silgon's good. Yeah, he's pretty good. Like, I mean, if I have to admit it, he's alright, I guess. It's like... I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't get along with him too well, or anything. Like...
I happen to think just the opposite.
Hehe.
If I hadn't served that time, I'm not sure I would have been able to stay strong when he was questioning me. What makes you say that?
Yeah, citizens don't notice very obvious things. He's never had a vision for 500 years and no one cares.
Curious. Let me tell you a story.
Yeah, I have noticed that in this quest. They're backpedaling on it. It's nice.
The verdict came down. This Melazine is guilty.
Oh.
The Eudex defended the authority of Fontaine law, but he did not confiscate the Melazine's medical kit. And so, the Fortress of Meripede gained a new little doctor. She still wore her hood and raincoat. Even though
Yeah, Seven Wonders, that just focuses on like the wonders of Tibet, so it has lore and everything in it, so I would recommend it if you want to start.
Human appearance, no one refused her treatment. She treated more and more patients, and her sentence grew ever shorter. Finally, the people of the fortress...
Yes, I will add a Fontaine Vision soon. I was waiting for the person who makes them to add like the Farina one, so I have both. So they said they were going to do that eventually, so I'm just waiting for that.
Received an invitation from the outside world. The location seemed familiar, and when she arrived, an old lady was waiting for her. She saw right through the Melazine's disguise, but didn't reveal it.
Wait.
Instead, she asked a question.
Is that the friend?
Tell me, why do you think you gained the respect of so many people?
Is that the friend?
Despite being a Melazine.
Because I look like a human?
It's been 50 years.
It's the friend!
And you haven't aged a day. I think everyone knows you are not human. I finally found you after all these years. I still remember, you know. It was you who saved me that night.
But how? I was no longer a Melazine by then.
Does it really matter if you're human or Melazine?
Oh.
I remember the warmth of your palm.
Just like the lady in the quest.
It's quite unmistakable. And you know what? It hasn't changed one bit. You don't have to hide anymore, Sigewinne. These days, everyone wants to make friends with Melazines. And I think that it's all because of you.
Oh.
I'm sorry I couldn't say this until now, but thank you, Dr. Melazine.
Now that's an ending Paimon can get behind.
I wanna cry.
Hearing everything Cotton said,
I'm gonna go cry.
I wanted to tell him that it
She
didn't
knew the
matter
entire
what it looked
time.
like on the outside,
Bro.
but it was too late.
Man.
The warmth in his palm had already disappeared. I tried to treat him, but the roots of his problem had nothing to do with his face. I understand.
I know, imagine what that one's gonna be like. It's gonna be incredible.
I appreciate you being here for me while I talk
Story
this
quests just keep
through.
getting better and better.
Oh, it's nothing. Our pleasure.
Oh, there's one more reason I invited you here. It's about time I finally give you what I promised. In order to restore the appearances of the face-swapping victims, the Marechaussee Phantom gave me special permission to make a few bottles of that potion. And
Oh.
I made one extra just for you two.
We don't need it though. Shouldn't we destroy it?
Well, even if you chose to destroy it, I still thought I should give it to you first.
Aw.
You two did so much for me. How could I break my promise?
Well, fair enough, but anyway, Paimon's definitely not interested in this stuff anymore. Still, if this is the very last bottle in all of Teyvat, getting rid of it would
Oh yeah, we're all just one big
feel
family.
like
I mean,
waste.
we have a
Maybe we can
secret
give it a special
Lore
name
Tuber Discord server
somehow.
together, so.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm friends with a lot of them.
Melazine physiology wasn't affected by the Great Flood, right? So that means the potion should have a permanent effect on you. In that case, what do you say, Sigewinne? Ever thought about transforming back to the way you used to look? After all, from a Melazine point of view, Paimon bets Melazines look the cutest of all.
Hi, mine.
Paimon, after everything, do you really think it matters whether I'm Melazine or a human?
True.
Well, what was Paimon thinking? You made up your mind a long time ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just destroy this thing.
Leave it to me.
Oh, dude, it's like a funeral thing. Like they're spreading the ashes. Oh. Damn. Collab when? I mean, me and Ashkai have collabed already. We've been on some streams together. Me and Arl need to do some collabs too. Have them on stream at some point. Hee. Man. Okay. Well, that quest made me cry. Alright. Yeah, we did a little lore stream together on Jeshua's channel. Little lore bash thing. So yeah. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm gonna be heading out for now. We should do a raid today. I feel like we should do a raid. Let's see who's live. I want to see who's live. I don't know if I have a link for it. I'd have to look for it. All right. Who do I know that is live? Oh my god, speaking of, I know who we can raid. I know exactly who we can raid. Let me get your raid messages. There you go. Haha, it's a thing on my stream deck. Mwah. I know exactly who we're gonna raid. All right. Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum. All right. We are raiding my good friend Arnold Murder of Birds, guys. So please go on in and say hi. Copy the raid message only once, please. Post it only once. Don't want to spam. And he's actually doing the story quest too, so don't spoil it. So yeah, send the love there. And yeah.